Get in line, and that right? Gotta tighten up. All these young folks, tighten them up. And that right? Keep that tune up. Say no. That's how you get them straight while they're young, so they get out there in life. You'll know. There's some people out there in the world. They get you. They ain't gonna have no mercy on you. You'll learn it when you get out there. These people out here, they get their hands on you. They gonna kill you. They ain't gonna think twice about it. I know young people here. A lot of times, young people, y'all gotta go out there. Y'all gonna go and try it. Y'all know I think I pull out for y'all all the time. How your ears doing? I ain't even put them in there. But anyway, the rest of them. Yeah, that's the truth though. You wanna be careful. When you get out here in life, you're gonna find out it's gonna be very few people care about you. And everybody gonna take from you. Y'all are learning. That's how you're gonna learn everything you're gonna learn out there. You're gonna go out there in that street, you're gonna learn. They're gonna take from you. And you're gonna try to do it to somebody else, and somebody might be just a little smarter than you. They're gonna kill you. That's a life out there you don't want. I was showing that video last night, I guess it was T.I.'s son. Or son that was saying, yeah, man, Dwayne a bad narrator. I don't know why. He said with T.I., so that's not T.I. He trying to tell me about somebody grabbed the son. Don't tell you, that's not who I seen. I seen the person getting grabbed. You're a terrible narrator of a video. I don't know why he kept hollering. I said, first of all, that's not T.I. That thing kick in, he'll just keep going, he won't stop it. Like, no, you're completely wrong, but I got you. And that's unfortunate. These kids, just like him. And the thing with him, he needs help. A lot of times these kids, they see other kids and they want to mimic kids and projects and mimic people. There ain't no life you want. Don't be ashamed of your life. I don't know why, you'll learn later on. Don't be ashamed because you had to eat at no track can. You had a mom and dad at home. What you ashamed of? I ain't gonna go ahead and I ain't had no mom and dad. I'm gonna tell that lie for. I had one at home. I just did what I want to do. Try to get out here and go in the street, try to be a thug like Biggie. Mom had he had 2 people living in a big old mansion. Man gonna make a video sitting here in an apartment. He done pushed the plate off the table. He gotta go to one bed. His mama said, Christopher, where did you ever live like that? Man, but he got look how many folks he sucking in who were fans of him. Sucking them in. Man, Biggie real dumb. Real dumb. Out here trying to play like you from the street. Man, stop it. Man, if I had me a good education, I wasn't no street. I wouldn't be playing with him. I said, you the dummy out there. Man, please, I could avoid getting shot, all that stupid stuff. I'd avoided it. Y'all young people stay right here. Stay just as slow and country as you can be. It's going to pay off later on. I'm telling you now. You got that, go ahead and crank them wheels up and get out there. Y'all ain't ready for it. You have to scar that face up too. How many of y'all want a nice cut on that face? Like y'all too light-skinned, or y'all ain't gonna make no time in jail. Y'all just gonna have purses. That all y'all light-skinned. Okay, all right, go ahead. Try if you want to. Purses, booty hole be this big. All right, I'm just telling you now, light-skinned don't stand no chance. So when you go to jail, you light-skinned, you done. It's easy to make a woman out of them. You already light-skinned. I'm just trying to help y'all. All right, now they ain't gotta believe me. Just try to see. You're gonna be fighting for your life. Ain't gonna be on no song either. Y'all better get it together. I'm trying to tell you. There's some lifestyles that you don't want. Y'all better go and take this nice, easy way right here. Get that man little pretty stuff. Y'all hair curl up. I'm trying to tell you now, you're a woman all day. Don't have no green eyes. Oh, you done. You getting pregnant. Light skinned, curly hair, green eye. You getting pregnant. You can have somebody, baby. That's why I try to help these young people. Don't let these folks make no fool out of y'all. Y'all take the easy way right here and stay with this word and live like you're supposed to live. Man, you don't want to try to go in there. There ain't no life for you. You ain't ready to live like no animal. Y'all kids take y'all time. I don't know why everybody want to, well, I do know why. Cause these sorry rappers who ain't did nothing, ain't been in nothing, and all they doing, these guys studio gangsters. These guys ain't done nothing, lived nowhere and did nothing. They tell lies. Live in the project, they was in the house every day. They was in the house every day. Soon they got home, their mom made them come straight in the house. They ain't even been outside, ain't even played before. They done made videos, got some other little line joker, and then everybody, but all these gangsters, ain't nobody should be, who's at the school? Right. I'm just, everybody gangster. Right. They didn't get out here and they want to shoot it with my chain. First of all, my mic too loud. I know what Yahuah did on purpose. Yahuah been wanting to try me. I seen it. Man, you need to make one of them videos. Come on. Choke that. You can't do nothing with me. Come on, chimp. Can't do nothing. Choke that chimp out. Yeah, take him out of. But no, it's unfortunate though. He had to do that with him, and it's just bad. Young people. You don't want to bite the hand that feeds you. And kind to your parent, your days get cut short. See what he did right there. He just don't know. He opened up a door. Now his dad has to pay some responsibility because he got to look at the music he done put out. See, it's okay for my son them to get it, and get out here and get messed up and head busted, get shot. You trying to stop your son, you know your son finna get his head busted, he finna get killed. See, now everybody like Michael Irvin talking about his son, and I'm not coming just telling you, when you put this stuff out here, you better consider you got kids coming too. Now they looking at, he know his one of these other young rappers gonna try him. And he gonna probably wind up shot dead. You know what he gonna look at? This is some music I help push. They can talk to us, well, we really want to hold on for a minute. This is the same stuff y'all got going on. Y'all got the one really push this stuff. When by the time T.I. got it, when rap first came out, folk wasn't fighting each other. Man, it was a cardboard. That break, that nigga go around, nigga, where your cardboard, nigga? Where your cardboard? That's what it was, break that nigga. What about trying to, folk wasn't fighting like that. It was like, you want to see who could pop lock, who could spin the longest. It wasn't that like, that's how it was. Rap people, older people had a problem with rap because they didn't understand what it was saying. And they were like, man, these kids wound up getting hurt their neck, spin on their head. There's a lot of them wound up going to hospital for that later on. They wound up injuring the spine, spinning on their head. A lot of that happened, but man, folk wasn't fighting like that. People fought at party like that, but now it would never go to a concert, shooting, and stabbing out a concert or nothing. Nobody, no. Man, you had stuff, man, who didn't know singing One Love. Nobody trying to fight nobody singing no one. Man, you looking to have One Love. 5 minutes of funk. That man count down. Man, we about to run out of time. That one about trying to put in their ear. Oh, you faggot. You homosexual. Get these bees down. Give me these niggas. Like, all of it. I am so thrown on why are people still there? These people throw me, these folks, I just don't know. Folks throw a microphone, hit them in the head. They get hit. It's unheard of. Unheard of. A celebrity on the stage throwing something at the audience. The audience throwing something at the, come on. They were like, that's a concert. You can't enjoy yourself, have fun. But just show you a little about how people how they just spiraling out. And the people don't say, they got to go here and they got to worry about getting killed themselves. You got to get killed for being in the audience. They got to get killed for being up on the stage. Why is anybody there? Why do we even have them? This is how bad people's minds are, that they ain't even considering this. That you could lose your life at that concert. These people are, listen, these folks, I don't know how I don't know who came up with kill a rapper and killing rappers and how it went, but I can tell them, you don't see no R&B. Mary J. Blige, who trying to kill her? I'm just saying, nobody else is doing it. Hollywood, who trying to kill somebody in Hollywood? How did rap become so violent? Not just them, facilitating the violence of other people. Now they're being killed. Their music is getting them killed, and young people still want to rap. Y'all want to rap? How many young people want to rap? Tell the truth. I'm going to get y'all on that subway. Y'all rap y'all behind off. That's right. I'm a job at the gift shop somewhere. Man, y'all know. Y'all gonna stay right here, y'all gonna do say stuff. What a friend we. Who gonna shoot you singing that thing? And you hold that Jesus. Man, nobody finna shoot nobody. Man, they wanna go down on one knee on the moan and bench start praying. I don't know how we got, it's scary. It's scary how these folks don't see it. Listen, all this stuff should be outlawed. They shouldn't be allowed to go see it. And you know what's bad? We used to laugh at white people years ago when they would listen to this punk hard rock. They were spitting stuff out their mouth, busting guitar, but nobody got killed. And we looked at them and said, man, they that stupid stuff. These white folks listen to stuff like, who remember that? They had that, kids them came out, they would spit stuff out their mouth, they'll bust their guitar and they get finished. They had all the smoke going like that, but nobody got killed. And we looked at them, we said, man, they weirdos. We like, white people go to concert for this? Somebody spitting out their mouth? Look it up. Folks throwing stuff at each other, folks to my pissing on folks in the audience. I just don't know. Black people, as soon as I get a chance, I'm gonna leave y'all. I don't know where, I'm gonna still preach, but I ain't gonna be one of y'all. I said, thank you, Lord, I'm not one of them. That's all I'm saying at the end of my message. I'm grateful not to be one of y'all. It's gonna sound real racist, and I'm gonna mean for it to be racist too. But as soon as I can evacuate and leave this, right, we all right? Right, I got a marker. You got it, come on. They're gonna get it wrong. But if you were kidding, that ain't Yahuah did it. They said you would stand like a soldier. They said make sure you put that check up. They thought you see it. I see you turn around. I did. They love it. He was like, hey Yahuah. They said, man, he stand like a soldier. Sad, done shame. You got to get that check. Boston. Chris, Karen. Come on, Karen. Karen, I said how little them ankle was. I said, you need to check. Man, how you get your ankle that little? Damn, what on a diet? You know what I mean, like the swole now. Well, you don't want to run. You want to do that too fast, man. You'll break them things, man. I said that ankle about that big around. I mean, is that about a third grader wrist? That old lady. Yeah, I did hear that when you get old, your ankles get small. I think I heard it in here a few minutes ago. I don't know where that came from. That's they ought to change. We won't give her and let them sound. They already did a cut to us raw, didn't they? Hey, Malcolm! I guess they done that. They got that. We ain't got nothing left. Nothing gonna do. That's it. We got to preach. But no, we gotta make sure we get this thing right. I can't stress that enough. Y'all young people, I tell y'all, man, y'all follow and be obedient to your parents. It's gonna pay off later on. Y'all might not see it now, but your days be longer. This Yahuah Barakia. I know you're gonna look at your friends, what your friends them doing, and they having fun. I had all them same friends. I sent them some pictures of some people I was with. Everybody, one of them, all my friends dead. Them guys dead. I think all them guys had some crazy lives. And just kind of see how you kind of mixed in with people. And wherever he saw fit, all them guys dead except for me. And the ones ain't dead, they living dead. So, you know, you just come to appreciate things. That's why I kind of say things to y'all young people. Sometimes humorous, but at the same time, you know, tell y'all the truth about how important it is to look at decisions you make now are gonna be critical later for you. Friends that you pick, things you associate yourself with, it's gonna be critical now. You want to start looking at who you need to make friends with, make allegiance with. That's going to be for your betterment. If you're going to try to build and have something, you can't do it messing with losers. I'm just telling you the truth now. People can take it how they want to take it. If people you just got to cut out of your life, just like a diet. You just got to cut them out of your life. They go, oh, nigga, you think? Man, listen, at the end of the day, you got to look out for your future. You're not trying to send your future behind no jail. Let me tell you something. You know what bad? When you find somebody about your booty, that in itself may know why are we fighting about my booty? This my booty. That means no, that's my booty. We're not finna fight on my booty. We're not doing this. But these are the places. If y'all young people, we can laugh about it now. I assure you, it ain't funny when you get that old. These guys get you pregnant now. They had one guy. Guy used to go here one time. He's a prison warrior. They got that guy. This guy got in jail. He got raped by 88 guys. At one time, 88 guys. That man had so much semen in him, they say stunk so much. Listen, he started vomiting semen. 88 guys. He was vomiting semen. He was sick. They say stunk so bad they had taken to the hospital. Think about 88 guys. Man, you done. You can't go home. Man, you got to be like Biscuit, man. I can't go home to my family like this. That's right. He knew what he was doing. Each one of them guys should have been dying one by one. God kill every one. They don't deserve to live. Man, a man raping a woman to me, that's just senseless. Made no sense. But spare you raping a man, it made no sense. Either one of them, you don't have no business living. We don't need people like that in society. We don't need people like that in society. That's a bad man. Y'all young people don't realize it. They pushing y'all toward it with these skinny jeans, with this old gay music and these friends, a lot of stuff. Y'all can't fool with everybody. People tell you they want to, that's somebody else's choice. They ain't your choice. We're going to make your choices for you. You're not gay. You cannot be gay. And that right? I don't even want you laughing. Tell them for me. They tell a joke. Why you ain't laughing? Says, I ain't gay. I tell you, y'all cannot be gay. That being honest, y'all got an assignment. Mr. Yahuah made you straight, and that's how we're going to keep you. That's how he made man. He made him straight. They don't have to like it. At the end of the day, you have a right to defend your sexuality just like these people do. Ain't that right? It's amazing. I was talking to when my business partner there about it. I said, when did they have this meeting that we were gonna bring in books about how to have homosexual sex in school and library? Nobody talked to me about it. Who talked? Did somebody talk to y'all about it? How was it that it never came to us? What PTA agreed on this? What meeting came along with what county, city, state that parents all collectively came up on majority saying, we want homosexual books? This is a problem. This is what I tell them. I tweet, but no, people don't respond because people are scary. This is what they'll do. They'll fight for some tickets. They'll fight for a position in some retarded line, but they won't stand up and fight for their children right to be heterosexual. They won't fight for their betterment. This the stuff that we waste time fighting black folk. It can't benefit you. The stuff that you really ought to be on the line for is the fact that your kids are not safe. The teachers are homosexual. The administration. I mean, it's just the whole agenda. Event they're gonna move us there. They brought these teachers in for it. Listen, they're gonna slowly move them out. You're gonna see it's gonna be a gay parade in the school. These kids gonna be done. How you gonna win? Your teacher gay, the books gay, the people read the books gay, the system gay. How the kid gonna win? I don't care if you're heterosexual, man, they gotta give in. They gonna overpower them. Now, listen, these people don't want people standing for nothing. And real, what the problem will hurt the school similar, too many women. We would come along and see what happens. Too many women ain't got a man. Oh, I know what the problem is. We had women teachers. We have a lot of men. We had women teachers, but some of them were married, and most of our teachers had kids. There were very few teachers you ever met that have kids. So they understood the nature of a child. You got people in here too young. All they understand how to email and text from their phone. You got to understand the nature of a child. When you're a parent, you have children. Such stuff you see, boy, get your behind and sit down. Every time you look around now, the child on call. Go to the office. Like, what are you doing? Well, I mean, it ain't in my planning book. I don't know. Man, you can't. You take that book and set that down. You have to know the nature of a child. You got to know when you look at a child, realize, do I really need to kick you out of here? Or I need to just get in your behind right quick. That's just being you're a parent. You know that. But everything they do, everything they run, throw them out, get rid of them, kick them out the school system. Man, just stop it. Kick they behind. And then the parent looking at, man, what I'm sending my kid for? You calling me every 20 minutes. Right. At some point, you need to have something going on in school, but everybody's scared of them. And you know what? The school system, and what it hurt our kids more than anybody. Because once our kids go here and they give them all them lying laws talking about nobody can't touch you, I assure you that stuff didn't work in my house. I don't care nothing about no. Listen to something. I'm going to feed you, raise you, I brought you here. Them folks wasting time talking to me. I will kill you. You my child. Only reason I will kill you, this might sound crazy, because I don't want nobody to hurt you. It's best I kill you, somebody don't hurt you. That makes sense, kid? If you don't want to understand it closer, don't trials. Ain't that right? That's the logic. You better kill your kid than somebody hurt them. You get out there, these folks not gonna treat you right. Y'all listen, y'all think these folks not your friend. Listen, the police come catch you, they gonna tell on you. They gonna leave. They told on me, I told back on them. Don't trust them. Don't go along. It's on a few people I went down with. Listen, it was true blue. True blue to the heart. I said, I sure appreciate it. They just walked right out my door. Man, I had black cats here while I was scrambling and not trying to, but I was right at fleshing it. Some said, hold for you flesh. That's just hold for we drop. I just knew he told them folks. Them folks right at my wonder. Man, they listen. My heart was doing this number right here. I said, oh my goodness. I'm peeking like they here looking at this thing way. They finally, he wouldn't tell them. They were like, we just caught, did you get, he wouldn't tell them. I got him out. He told me, I said, why? He said, ain't had nothing to do with you. He said, man, that's all on me. I made that one. I said, you keep it real. I love that thing now. So you can work with folk like that. The other nigga that told him is one more in the wood. I tried to say him some years ago, he was showing up scared. I saw his face, he was looking real crazy. And I could tell, I said, well, maybe gone retarded or something. So I talked to him, mother guy, he said, man, he said, man, I thought you were gonna do something to me. I said, man, that been years ago. But now I think about it, now I'm thinking, man, I had to throw it, them folks threw with brand new shoes. Man, police whooped me with them shoes. Brand new, I want to stand, I never had no stand. I finally got some stand. That police said, these your shoes. I said, boom, 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 boom. Man, with Hancock could do them. And that man just chunked. I just seen them shoes going back in the woods. I said, blank. He said, what you said? I said, nothing. I know I was done. He definitely want to hear what I just said, what I was thinking. You just threw my shoe. I'm like, you finna take me to jail barefooted? Oh my, like I was some kind of animal. Then I had to get rid of them drawers. Cause he had to beat me. Them things were loaded. That was them time boxer wanted to work. Man, that man at me, he said, nigga, did you mess? I let that man right in the face. I said, no, sir. He said, he said, nigga, you done, I said, No, sir. Listen, man. I fell in some mud. Listen, I was loaded. Listen, every time he kicked me, I was getting kicked probably by 7 police. I don't know how their feet were hitting the same spot. Listen, they kicked me. Listen, they were so confused when they got through. They were out of breath. I'm thinking, y'all out of breath. Y'all niggas been kicking me. They were so confused. They said, how we get out of here? They were looking around. Listen, they were looking around. I'm thinking, I don't even know why y'all came, let alone how y'all got in. They were like, so he got me up. He said, well, the nigga got in here. He said, you the nigga to get out. I'm trying to figure out the nigga. That thing I was in the air. They just take me through bushes. Screw, they just throw. They said, listen. That man told me, he said, listen. He said, nigga, you fall. He said, I'm going to bust your head. When he throw me, I just land. I bust out. Boom, every time. Standing. Listen, that man, listen, they cleared a path all the way out them woods. But I was so tired. That when he got there, he asked me about them shoes. I said, yes, sir. When he beat me and throw the bag, I said, this is terrible right now. But I tell them drug. When I seen the other guy with me though, they look worse than I look. I seen skin missing out their face, ear. Oh, they just drug. They took, he was light skinned, that pretty face. They just put that pretty face on the ground. They just drug and crawled out. That meat just rolled like that. Like you just tie, you can take that, oh yeah, that meat just rolled off his face. Yeah, he was crazy anyway. I had got locked up. That boy got in there, they read all that boy stuff. He had stole. Man, we was sitting out that jail reading out that Joker record. I was sitting here saying, God, this is bad. He had stole federal agent card. They just stole so much stuff. He was already out on 3 bonds. I said, oh, boy. They gave us our bond. He told the judge gave him a $25,000 bond. And he had heard my bond. The judge went on, he gave me a $1,000 bond. I was so happy. He told her, he said, sir, may I say something? Judge said, what is it? I want to say you gave these guys a bond, one of them $10,000, and you gave him a $1,000 bond, and you gave me a $25,000, but that ain't fair. Judge said, you right, make you a $35,000. I said, God. I'm like, what? Then we walked out there, they taking him back to the car. He told the police, he told him. He said, when I got to jail, I'm going to steal your car. That police grabbed their head and slammed that car. Boom! He told me, he said, you seen that? The officer looked at me. I just wanted that man take your head to that car. I said, man, I ain't seen that. I'm blind. I ain't seen that since I got back from Vietnam. You know, so I was sort of Agent Orange. I'm like, man, you think that man finna stop? Y'all gonna pull the skin off your face like a ham sandwich? Boy, you gotta shut your mouth. He was like that. He just started crying. We wouldn't steal a car. He started crying. He was like that. There's some crazy people. Yeah, he started crying. He won't steal. He'll start crying. You'll let him steal. So we had to let him steal so he'll start crying. That's the truth. He was just like that. He'll like that. He'll be like, man, why you don't steal the car? Like, man, no. Yeah, I'm gonna steal the car. Oh my goodness, let him steal the car. There's some crazy people out here in the world. Y'all people stay away, y'all kids, y'all stay away from around these people. I tell y'all these stories, y'all know why? Stay out from around these people. Y'all hear me? Don't fool with it. It's some people get you killed out here. Don't fool with these people. I'm trying to tell you now. I know y'all want to try it. I better not catch it though. I see it in your eyes. Oh my goodness. We'll drop kick you dead in your chest. We're gonna get out your eye. Y'all want to stay here, grow up, be safe, do the right thing. Y'all want to have a family. Don't y'all want to have a car, have a house? You can't get that in jail. You can't get that in jail. Y'all need to be out here to do that. You need to be somewhere you can make money. You can make money in jail, but you ain't gonna be getting it. Somebody else gonna get it. You need to be out here where you be on the ground. Keep them feet flat on the ground out here. Stay focused. Y'all got it, young people? All right, I'm trying to help y'all out now. How many of y'all want to be on the how many of y'all want to taste that street? That's tight. I see you, Malaky. What you finna raise your hand? Yeah, I'm trying. I'm watching. He got that little eye. Yeah, he got to act like you want to try that street. I see you. We better not catch you though. Who else? Let me look at your faces. Yeah, I'm looking at you. You look guilty. Them ears. Your dad is a chimp. Your mama's a cotton picker. Look at Danny school. As you want to go in them street? Where you want to go then? You don't want to go in the street. Where you want to go? Well, you don't know. You got to know somewhere. We ain't going on the street. Candace? Don't go in the street? Adam? I want to fight you so bad anyway. Just come out there. I'll be waiting on you. Mick? Caleb, Jay, Malaky, Shane, Alec. I want to fight children. Where's Joseph at? Joseph, don't be hiding from me. Come here, Joe. Let me see him. Look at him, Joe. Gotta check all these kids, make sure that. Robert, you don't want to go in the street, is it? You too tall, you're going to bump your head on the cloud. Stay here with us. It's safe for him. Them clouds be hanging low. What else I got? Uriah. He said, don't make me, I choke him. Don't look at me. You don't look at me and get along. When grown folk talk, ain't you supposed to look at grown folk? All right. Look at me. What? Don't be looking at me. You know me, don't get along. You been eyeing them streets. How we can trust you? Why should we trust you? Don't be looking. What you looking around for? We can trust you? Why? What? Who said that? Exactly. You have no witnesses. Who in here look like they looking at them street? He see somebody here and look back, he said, I don't know, call that name. Take your time, walk down the aisle, look. Who you see? Who you see like they got? Go on, walk down the aisle, look, who you? And don't be trying to walk on, sling your head out like y'all cool or something. Joking, no mean you don't get along. Somebody look like they eyeing them street. Oh, that's all I need to know. We'll talk later. They looking at that, Joe, don't tell like that. What is he saying? You seen him the first time, then he don't know. So I spot him too. I know that good. You going back, man, you know we're gonna, but you know ain't sick. You don't get along. Get out of him. No man, you enemy for life. Don't be looking back at me. Give me your eyes. Come on, give me your eyes. Come. I gotta go. Come on, I gotta go. Put them in my hand. Your eyes, I need your eyes. So you need to get the pulling. I need your eyes. What, you got some kind of excuse?
I don't know how to do it.
Do what?
I don't know how to take my eyes.
Go get you a monkey wrench and take that little lock and get it and screw that thing out and get them back to me.
What's a monkey?
Go on Amazon and look it up after Shabbat. And get back with me. All right, young folk, you done seen somebody eyeing that street now. Then you see him. One of them here eyeing that street right there. You don't think none of them eyeing the street? Somebody up there. It's someone. What you think, Maya? One of them they got their eyes on that street. Huh? No. You don't trust you, man. You're not friends anyway. What y'all think? Somebody got their eyes on that street? Mick. That's it. That Mick said most likely. Don't worry about it. We're going to break that for you. That's called we're ahab, y'all. Want to save y'all from a life of going out there making a mess out yourself. Y'all appreciate it later on now. It look like rough and cutting at you and fussing at you, which it is. But it's to save your life. You don't want to get out there, you get out there now. It ain't like it used to be. Ain't no rehabilitation for it. Once they lock up a young person, we were coming on juvenile, they put them in there, it kind of tore the kid in, and you let them go, they get out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really rehabilitated. You realize a lot of things people did at a young age, so you get them out, clear them, expunge the record, they gone on and do something with themselves. Now they get you in now, you're going to screw up. Worst thing they're going to do when they take you to jail, you're going to wind up catching the charge. That's what's going to hurt you at. You're going to catch a charge in jail. That's going to hurt you. So we got to try to save y'all while y'all young. Keep y'all from getting out there, getting you behind, whooped up, beat up, messed up, or getting raped by another man. I still can't get over that. I couldn't imagine a man come and tell me he want to take nothing from me, my behind nothing. I don't even like to think like that. That's just not a conversation we're going to have and they're going to end like that. That's just certain stuff you don't say to another man. Y'all got it? That's what your friend to, certain conversation you don't even have with them. Y'all got it? Hey man, let me put my pins in my... Should have never let that came out your mouth. It's certain stuff, so I'm just, because now, see, it done went too sloppy. I encourage the fight. It's just certain things, there's certain people not your friends. Certain conversations you shouldn't be entertaining. Y'all got it, young people? Y'all got that, young people? I don't know, y'all got to take y'all time to answer. Y'all got some street in you already? He said a rod of correction will drive it far from you. Isn't that right? Trying to say, Dave, hey, Dave out there. Dave, tell him if I'm lying or not, Dave. You'll tell him if I'm lying. Light skinned and curly hair, green eyed. Where they rank at when they go to jail? Y'all don't stand a chance. But it's some curly hair, wet that thing up. I'm trying to tell you, but you be looking like Whitney Houston. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. Yeah, you better tighten your behind up right here. Then later on, you be in a bathtub and trying to slit your wrist on some cocaine. Y'all young folk get you. I harp these young folk. Listen, if you don't stay on them and keep enforcing it and letting them know, we're gonna lose them. I tell you, go out there and try to come back here, your eye gone, ain't got about 3 good teeth, one rotten, the other one ain't yours. No, we can't, man. We can't do that with your hand. Yeah, can I get them to talk to young people? Bob, what? Y'all want to tell them, don't go to them street. So what you gonna say that ain't already told? We don't need you to come in here with your arm cut off talking about telling nobody. We're not interested. Y'all young people, y'all got a good, how many of y'all got all your teeth so far? Got your arms and legs. Y'all got them? You go out in the street now, you might not have that testimony. A lot of times you got there, them little pretty faces. I know somebody now who pretty face gonna get scratched up. When I get through scratching up that pretty face, hey, I ain't gonna call it name. When I scratch that pretty face, you know what I'm telling? You know what I'm telling? Woo, you got a beautiful spirit. Come on, scratch that pretty face. Don't y'all got that mess up that little pretty face in there, y'all hear me? All right, let me show. Make sure they're paying attention. All right, we're going. Right away that time you pistol whip. Not for me, just catch somebody else. Yep. But tell them kids, y'all hear that? You don't want to get pistol whipped. Was that your rent money check that time? I mean, was it cash or was it a check? So when the folk robbed you, they were practicing? I thought it was a check. Was it a check or cash? When you said you when you got robbed coming out of Walmart, coming from work, when you was working at Walmart, right? Sam Club, Walmart. The man named Sam Walmart, ain't it? How many of y'all didn't know they're the same people though? They're the same person. Sam Walmart. His first name Sam. Did you know that? You worked there. Did you know you were working for Walmart? Saying, okay, well, coming out of Sam's, they robbed you after you came out the door, or did you go down the street? How far did you make it?
I wasn't at work. I was in the street.
Hold on, Rob. It's different you call me. Rob, so when I said that help, you was in the streets?
No, I got robbed. I was walking.
Oh, you were walking somewhere and got robbed. But you had been at work. I'm getting more and more confused. That means they had a job. No, I'm just curious. So let me get it straight. From my understanding, I thought you were leaving the job. They robbed you and you walked out the job. You was on the street somewhere. In the street, you got robbed.
Yeah, I was walking.
And that's how you got robbed. Yeah. 2 of them. 3. 3. One y'all were fighting. Then the other one jumped in. You were fighting 2 of them, then the third one jumped in. Ain't that what I said? 2. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the story. Now I ain't got to be too far now. He was fighting 2, winning. Then the third one jumped in. Then one of them you went to school with. I remember the story better. He remember right as that. And one went because you told him. And did you do the end or you just went straight into conversation? No, I'm saying because I know him at the end. Did you do the end or was just straight like, I went to school with you? You remember it was an now? How many of y'all think it was an and involved? I'm thinking it was an and. It's going to be hard to believe you didn't throw an and. Because it's like, I'm fighting too, like, and went to school. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, was you, Oh my God. Anybody got any questions? Cause once we take out, what's your question is now? What he was we thought he was coming from. I thought he was coming from work. He said he was in the street, and three guys came up and robbed him. You had money, cash? Cause you had money, right? Oh no, I'm saying you had. So you had money. Wasn't a lot of money. What, $20? $10? 60? Yeah, that was in 2000 what? Cause gas should have been cheaper. They got $60. At least got a tank of gas. And they robbed it. It was in front of their house, right? The phone booth that you called was in front of their house. How I talk to you? You call me? How did you call me? So you had a cell phone and you used the phone booth? I remember you saying you called and you said you told police they're sitting right here. Cause you like where they robbed you was right there. They porch. They were sitting on the porch. Then you see them sitting on the porch. After they robbed you, remember they were sitting on the porch and you were looking at them? But y'all know that pistol, it'll make you have a memory lapse. I want to say it's a memory lapse. Them weapons. So I'm just curious, did they have a gun? A knife? They had a gun. I know that pistol weapon won't fall. So how many stitches you had to get? They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know what they were doing. No. You must go to the hospital after this one. Yeah, that's like defeat the purpose of pistol whipping somebody. But these guys, they was in Alabama though. Was it a wooden gun? I'm just saying it been made out of straw. Cotton. There's a lot of cotton in Alabama. Chris, do y'all have cotton on y'all plantation? See that? Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this, as a white man, if you had papers, ownership, let's just make up somebody around them, say Valerie, what capacity could she work for your corporation organization in Alabama as being a white man? Huh? Field hand. Okay. So she would be filling people's hands to make sure? In the field, picking. Where's Justin? You heard what Chris said? No, yeah. So I asked him a question. I'm going to ask you so I can see. If you had a business in Alabama and you had a contract, the contract is giving you ownership of an individual, and I make up somebody around her, like I said, just out of nowhere, say Valerie. What capacity could you use her at in Alabama working?
Oh, it's probably not a good question to answer.
It's probably not a good question to answer. That's not a good question.
I'm going back on
Chris.
He's at a higher level.
He's at a higher level than you. He said Chris at a higher white level, he can say that. But he see though, I can tell he looked at it, he see cotton. She's not in the house. How many of y'all know she's not in the house? Because you can dance and all, Master gonna need you to cut a jig. That's right. Master can use you in the field getting them saying, because don't say, man, Dick getting hit, I'm finna escape. Let's keep it positive. Let's keep it positive. Keep it positive. So it place you can be used. So it gonna be, I can see them, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to make sure my slaves not have no conversation about no trying to escape, kill me and my family. So I'm going to want somebody down there to encourage them to keep working. That's what I'm thinking. But what you thinking? You said house Negro, field Negro? Val. House Negro, field Negro. Which one you saying? Yeah. So that means she can go both ways? Claw, oh my goodness. She out. I'm telling you, mighty close. You outside, but you're inside. So she could like drive Mr. Billy, stuff like that. He need to go somewhere and read his mail and stuff like that for him. I say like Claude, I can see that. We appreciate that. So anything ever happen, if it ever break out and everybody we go back in slavery, I'm say, Val can read letters and pick peas. I need to get them off of me. All right, this is Romans 15:4. We appreciate y'all listening, being with us. Again, Chris, it was so good seeing that, seeing you post that. I was over there crying. He brought tears to me, just touched my love, because I definitely think a lot of them, all our young people. I know, like I said, I know what their dad intent was for them too. A big aspiration for them. Pressed his way him. He was on Kidney Dallas, and he ain't make no excuse or wouldn't complain either. Man came right here and he served, didn't get no complaint off him. He was a supporter too. He wasn't just somebody just laying around. He was a good brother. Not the rest of y'all ain't though, but I'm gonna check your tires when I get finished. That'll let me know I can talk about it. Somebody's name ain't gonna call. Whose name ain't gonna call? Hayward. Mm-hmm. Hey, like tires. That's in the Old Testament. I said. They start talking like that, you got a problem. Paying a preacher. 15:4. A woman can't lay with an animal like she lay with a man. Like what? But I couldn't figure out what is he, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, why was there such a discrepancy? All right. Romans 15:4, listen.
For whatever Nikatab before.
So whatever was written before,
Nikatab, Talamada.
It was written to teach us, to show us, instruct us. For what reason?
So that through endurance.
So that going through and not quitting.
And through the Nakum of the Ketubim.
And the comfort of the writings, the reward.
We might have Tikva.
That's why we're here. Y'all got that? That's why we're here. Is to try to assure ourselves. We don't want to try to do a guesstimation. You can do that sometime on numbers or distance. When it comes to salvation, you got to be exact. Y'all got that? So it's always important for us to sit down, to always go through memorization. It's a call we start here, so we always make sure we understand the foundation and why we're doing what we're doing. Y'all got it? Having said, let's look at Ephesians 1:4. Make it 1 and 1. Ephesians. Ephesians 1 and 1. Let's see where this goes. How about that? See how Yahuah have us go with this. This is Ephesians 1 and 1. Listen.
Shaul, a Halak of Yahushua.
That Halak is sent. Shaul is his actual name, not Paul, Roman. They'll give it to him. So he told you Halak, which is sent. Go ahead.
Of Yahushua HaMashiach.
How?
By the will of Elohim.
Did we look up what will was before? I know we did before. I don't know, did y'all save it? I'm sure going to tell us some probably written request or something first. Let's say. Future tense, yeah, expressing a future tense. That's right, that's good. Expressing the future tense. That's important for you to realize. So when we listen to this and he said it was by the will of, he was sent by Yahushua HaMashiach, but it was according to the will of Elohim, which means this was a future tense. This wasn't something that he came up at the last minute. It's important for us to know how he operates. This was already foreordained, preordained. Okay? Listen. Oh, sorry.
To the Kadash ones who are located at Ephesus and who are Amunah in the Mashiach Yahushua.
Hold on for a minute. He said, okay, so hold on. They didn't get to see that. They didn't get to hear you read it. Well, I don't know, did live streaming block off or just the screen? Oh, okay, sorry. So we talk about Shaul, Shalach, sent of Yahushua, the Mashiach, the anointed one by the will of Elohim, which was expressed in a future tense to the Kudash one. These are the people that are separated, who are located at Ephesus, is how they go, Ephesus, and who are Amunah, faithful in the Mashiach Yahushua. This is what we talk. So, couple things, you're not separated, and you don't have Amunah. This is not even talking to you. These are the people that he writing to. That means that there were people at Ephesus that separated themselves. Okay? These are people that, so you can be in a place and still be separated. Sometimes people feel like they had to leave the whole city or get out the country or get out the state. These people were separated. They were right there. When they were in Jerusalem, they had the Canaanites and other people around them and the Philistines, just like they do now. And yet they had a wall to separate them. So it's not impossible to be among people and still be separated. Sometimes we learn first separation by certain different things from behavior, but then we learn how to separate ourselves from people and yet still be among them. I mean, come on, Yahushua was among the people, but he didn't commit the acts of the people. So was he Kodash? That's all I'm trying to get you to understand. You can be Kodash, but you need to first learn separation and the importance of separation, okay? All right, come on.
Concede to you and shalom from the Elohim, our Abba.
Grace is favor. That's what we look at the concede. This is favor. That's a matter of fact, I think it's undeserved favor, isn't it? Grace is undeserved favor. Let's see what the definition of grace is. I got a cousin named Grace. I always want to hear her pray. Just see where she at. All right. Simple elegance of refinement of movement. I don't like that one. Courteous will. No, I don't like none of those. Attractive. Unattractive. What's that? Attractively polite manner of behavior. No. Christianly the free. And unmerited favor of Elohim as manifested in salvation of sinners. Okay, unmerited. So it's not deserved, it's not earned. Y'all got it? Just with a prefix to un, okay? Lets you know there's some that, see, we talked about it, there's some you don't deserve. So it's important for you to always remember this when you're dealing with Yahuah. All of us are in a state of it's unmerited, it's unwarranted, it's not even you hadn't earned this. Yet this is something he's granting us. And this is coming in because, but think about it though. Let me see how we do this. Okay, let me see. Let's base stop this. All right, so let's do this. Let them learn, let them see what unmerited is. Or probably just do merit as a prefix. Okay, so now, okay, listen. Not deserved. Y'all got this? Not deserved. You don't deserve this. Now let's look at what he tells. Let's go back to what we. So it's like I said, it's important to understand things when you see it. How many of y'all, when as in just I guess in the Christian philosophy, or have you learned it? How many of y'all really didn't know what grace was? But I mean, we weren't stupid. And when I say that, I appreciate it because a lot of times you don't really think a whole lot about what they mean. I mean, you ain't stupid. Somebody say grace, you're like, I mean. You know, God's grace. That's what it is. What is this? God's grace. They'll feel like you know and you really don't know. We didn't know. I didn't know that. That has your grace and I mean it was a song. You think great, not thinking you're giving me something I don't deserve. I'm just listening to the song. You're supposed to cry, and it shows you how detrimental it is for you to sit around and just be reading and doing, and you really don't know what it's saying. You really don't know the effect, so you don't know what the reply is. In the book of Habakkuk to him, when he said, "I will stand upon my watch," but he said he set him. I think it's the rampart is what they might put on there, which is a higher point. And he said, and he was sitting to do what? See what he shall answer. Because he's looking for a reply. He was sitting there trying to consider, what am I going to say when this man reproves me? What is going to be my reply? We don't know how to reply. We just listen, and I've said it, the average person, the average of these movements really are not detailed or distinct enough to sit down and say, let's really make sure we understand it from the English before we start running all to the Abari or every other word. A lot of times we don't even understand basic English. We're talking about something that you don't deserve. What that mean you don't deserve it? So you done kick me, I'm your dad. You done kick me, slap me, did nothing I told you, and said let you go to the store. What's the answer? You can go ahead and go. Now, you're thinking, after all I've done, you still let me go and do something? At some point, you have to consider, I know I deserve this. I should get your behind in the room. If it's I'm going to kill you. I dare you, and yet I'm granting you something that you asked that you don't deserve, which this is not something we asked for. This is something he's already pre-designated for you. Think about it. I went in the street when I first started talking about no save me. Please, I was enjoying myself. I was at the height of my life. I wasn't seeking no salvation. This is something that he had to already preordain. Just like when he told you he was sent, he letting you know Yahushua sent me. Yahuwah's salvation sent me, and it was already free. It was already preordained by Yahuwah. He preordained, so you can see how your life has been measured already. That he put some aside for you. And you'll go around, and because we don't know, we don't understand, we read, because we just going. We don't take the time to say, as simple as the word is, let's just look at what it says. Let me get an understanding of it. This expresses a future tense. Think about it. When you go to, anybody that been involved with a will reading? Anybody had to go to a will reading? I figure y'all black me. Everybody leave me nothing there. You go, man, I ain't had about to die and leave me nothing but debt. I'm tired. If I catch somebody trying to die, especially one of y'all, I'm gonna blow so much air up in you. You don't like you pray. I'm keeping you alive. God, nothing ain't gonna fall on my back. No. No, I'm paid for. I spent too much money. Please don't try to die on me. I'm gonna need strength. No. But typically we don't. But when you go and you hear the will reading, you ain't gonna believe it. This was something that these people expressed before their death. You're not reading something that you're reading something that was already expressed before that. Before it even count, before you got ready to come in possession of this, guess what? They're reading what somebody has already preordained. I want Ernie to have this. I want Daniel to have. I want Daniel to have this. They didn't do this after they died. Somebody came up with it. So you understand the premise that Yahuwah already designated this before you got him. Before you came into the knowledge of salvation, you and I, before you can obtain it, he already preordained it. He didn't just grab him from nowhere and say, let me just use you. No, I already preordained it. This was a future tense. When he told, let me see something. Down. Right quick, see that's the 9th chapter, 14th verse of Acts of the Shalakim. They call it Acts of the Apostles. Yahuwah will come back over there. What's that, 14? Okay, 9 and 14. Matter of fact, Batman at 13. I put 14. All right, let's see.
Kanan Yah answered.
And they told her the man's name was Ananias. So his name is Yah Favors Khan. Go ahead.
Kanan Yah answered and said, My Adon, I have Shama from many numbers about this Ish, how much Rosha he did
to your evil he has done
to your Kodashim at Jerusalem,
to the separated ones at Jerusalem.
And here even he has authority from the Rosh Kohanim to bind all those calling on your Shem.
From the chief ruler, from the chief priest, to do what?
To bind all those calling on your Shem.
To bring them into subjection. That's how they're going to bring them into subjection. Ham, how we learn binding? Ham, go ahead. Shemshon, tell me how. They tried to bind them up with leaves. Typically, they would look at when they would have took things like when they went and feel you take wheat, sometimes they take and they'll bind them too. They learn how to bind. Being in the farming industry, and that's what our people were, a lot of things they understood it by then. They knew about binding as well. The same thing, you get your time off, your time, you'll keep them. Like, I mean, the country, they make their own broom. They get those sticks. You ever had them sticks? Listen, they took those, they'd be perfectly cut at the end, had them in, they'll tie them and bind them together, and we go out there and sweep. Listen, you sweep dirt. We had to have lines in the dirt. Company would come. They said, go out there and sweep it. You thinking, we gonna sweep dirt? Cause you said it, so that blow your mind. You know, they did. You had to go. Who remember that? Anybody know about that? You get them sticks, you get them in, and you go out there, and you'll put them lines. They like it like that. Then you can't play no more. They got to drive up and get out. Then y'all can play. They want the yard to look nice. Man, country logic. It was. Company was coming. Man, when company come, you had to make that. Now you come now. You know, people still got doo-doo tissue at the front door. Used. Not still on the roll. I would hate to think you guys are using it and putting it back on the roll. So a lot of times, you know, a lot of this they understood. So he had letters to bind and to then do what else?
To bind all those calling on your Shem.
Mm-hmm.
But the Adon said to him, Go, for he is a chosen vessel unto me.
See that? That's what he told him to go because he was chosen. So that means he already elected him. When he elected him that day. That's like people now, they got elections coming up 2024 for president. So you tell me people don't, you'll hear some people say, I don't know who I'm voting. Some people already done chose who they're going to elect. You already done preordained. You already done chose who you're going to elect. Guess what? I already elected him. I chose him. He told you to go because I chose him. I already elected him. Go ahead.
To bear my shem before the Goyim and Malaky and before the Bani of Yasharal.
Mm-hmm.
For I shall show him how much he has to offer because of my shem.
So he knew all this. Shaul knew all this that day. He telling Kanye about this. He's letting him know about, I already got it. This man, first of all, he looking at, I just been knocked off my beast. I can't even see. So I'm still dealing with, I'm still trying to put together what happened. And let alone did he even find out that this has already been preordained. Now, Kanye looking at, I already heard about this guy. I don't want nothing to do with him. I mean, everybody talking about this guy, what this guy has done, how he bound and beat people that call on your shem, on your name. But he let him know. He said, go, because he been chosen by me. And he got to bear my name, mean he got to suffer. See, what Shaul's job was before was bringing people into subjection for that shem, for calling on it, for worship. This is his job, to make sure they suffer for it, because you weren't supposed to. Now he done turned a man around who was an aggressor toward it, and now he's a defender of it. So he already know what come with that job. This is the same thing. Now he gets to be a partaker of what he dished out to people. Yeah, he beat people. Hey, he had witnesses. He said when he told y'all when Stephen, they called Stephen, he said when they killed him, he said, the writer told him, they laid their coats at their feet.
That's right.
Because it was the Torah.
That's right.
That's why they said that he knew the Torah. That the people that heard him do it, they were supposed to be the first ones to kill him. That's what he stood there for. So when they came back up before the Rosh Kohan, he could tell them it was done according to the law. That's why he let y'all know who he was. He was not on the Pharisee. He said, I was on a separatist. I was the son of a separatist. He let you know I was taught the Torah at the feet of Gamaliel. He said, matter of fact, he called it the Talmud law, which means I was taught the complete law. That's how he knew how to execute it. That's why he was so definitive in his conversation, because he understood from being, I was a proponent for shutting people down for doing it, but now I've come into the understanding I can defend it. I can defend what I fought. But it comes with a person being honored, but he preordained him for that, okay? So and the reason why I'm telling you this, because you keep looking at your life as a curse. Your life's not a curse. He allowed things to come in your life for a reason, so he could turn you away from. He had to get you away from it. Some of us, some of us, based on how we are, you just got to go see for yourself. I was one of them people, I had to see for myself. Big light, big city light. I got to see them. I got to get in there and see it for myself. And that in a lot of people's life I was with too. So now I'm a proponent for fighting to keep people away from it. But he knew you need to go through this way. This is going to be the best thing for you. So that way you'll have enough of it. You'll know you don't want to go back to that. No, I'm not interested. No. I tell you, I don't know how about to be comfortable with these women. Every one of them got AIDS.
Yep.
Everybody, I mean, it's so reckless, dangerous that, man, people way out here. Still with them, people way. Man, we ain't even know about no woman talking about drinking no semen. These women here wide open. They'll go get a big goat cup, fill up with semen, and be just that proud. Now the women were doing oral sex back then too. They kept that quiet. These just go get a shirt now. I'm gonna tell you, listen, it was just stuff you just didn't say, you didn't do. It just being honest with y'all. Man, it's a whole nother world now.
Yep.
It was stuff, man, I just look at stuff, it's just stuff you couldn't do. Man, I remember years ago with concert, they were banning people in the South. Prince couldn't come here, Alabama banned him.
Yep.
Man, he was trying singing on spit. I felt like, you can't do that stuff. Like, what you doing? Madonna go to jail. She do like a virgin on that bed and rub them little metal pieces she had out there. Listen, police be standing right that way when she get through. No, you going to jail as soon as you finish. As soon as she get fit, they escort her straight to jail. They banned them. They said, man, we can't have that. Look at now. They can rip off, get naked, show their behind. Women just say the filthy stuff out their mouth. I don't know, is it the Jill Scott or what's the other one? Kanye, Joanna, what's the girl name? Jill Scott's another one like her too. Idi Amin. What's her name?
Erykah Badu.
Erykah Badu. Who's the other one? Jill Scott. Them, yeah, it's a lot. But I'm just saying, I don't know, it probably some more, but these folk, I mean, now it just, you don't attract the right people with your mouth. Our women don't care about how they do stuff, how you look, your imagery, and it hurts us. Let me tell you something. A man can whore, it don't destroy a place. Don't you know he told you about them not getting away their wife? He said, your daughter, don't let your daughter be a prostitute. He said the whole land will fall to whoredom. That's how detrimental it is when women get off. A man ain't finna turn no sit out being no hoe. I'm not paying no man for that. Man, please. I'm not paying for that food for no man. They know a man a dog. You gotta pay him a dime. He said it's free. A woman, she put the price in her and go ahead, man, she'll destroy a community. Her and drug, prostitution, drug. Prostitution, drug, prostitution, drug. Look what happened. Now, what they did to wipe out the prostitution, now they put them on the dope. So now it's just wide open.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you ain't gonna find sex without drugs. You ain't gonna find homosexuality without sex. The whole system just rotten, corrupt, and now we gotta come along, we gotta reestablish and teach our young people how to think. They don't know. They don't listen. They defenses out here. They're not ready for this system out here. And y'all leave it on me to tell them. I'll tell them. They know. When I keep it real with y'all, you know people? They not keep it real with them. I ain't gonna be telling them no lie. Tell them the truth. Cause I want them to make the right decision. They might say, don't tell them you kind of stir them to go out there. I really not. I'm trying to tell them the truth. Like I tell them, if it was so great, y'all like it, we laugh about it, why ain't out there still? It ain't hard. Do the math. Oh yeah, it was great. It was fun. Why ain't still out there? I ain't crippled. You got sense in your head, man. You ain't gonna make it out there. Y'all young people don't even try. You ain't gonna make it. Let's get back over here right quick to Ephesians, the first chapter. We got to go a whole another way, probably. Let's see. So we talked about this. We talked about what we said. Don't deserve it. So we're gonna start. Don't deserve you and peace. This is what you're getting. The don't deserve is to you. Where he giving you something that you don't deserve. And shalom. I'm plug it up back here. I know that Jaheed doing something back there. Probably try to make one more rap beef back there. Make one by me, Jaheed. I want to fight you. Y'all ever seen a religion rap beef? I'll be shooting that joke with all the testaments in that book. Just take each page and wrap around my bullets and shoot him. So here go a chapter. Or two. We about to be back. Ephesians 1 and 2. We apologize. That's why y'all need to send y'all money. Hit the cash out. We're looking to improve this a little bit better for you. Listen. So we talked about grace, which is not being deserved to you, and shalom from Elohim, our Abba, which is our Father, and from the Adon, which is the Master, Yahushua, the Mashiach, the Anointed One. Go ahead. Or the Anointed. Mm-hmm.
Barak be the Elohim and Abi of our Adon.
That's what they say, blessed. We don't typically use the word blessed simply because of other narratives that kind of go along with it, which is the rub, a pagan sacrifice with blood. But Barak would be what we would use. And they come back up. So y'all can be able to, y'all can read, because this thing like it's going to do some blinking. We're going to still keep moving. There ain't nothing going to stop us. So Barak be the Elohim, which the benefit, the Elohim, which is the supreme one, and our Father, the Abba of the Adon, the Master Yahushua, the Mashiach, who has Barak us. Now, not only he's Barak, but he's Barak up, which means he's bestowed a benefit or a gift unto us. And think about, what is the gift? That's right, yeah, the kind of salvation. That's what we're getting. Because now, this is what you remember. First of all, just this, I want to try to, I guess, kind of get y'all to look at things the way I'm looking at, okay? I'm reading this along with y'all guys. So in this, I'm putting together in my mind what he's saying, because I need to understand it, okay? You need to understand it. First of all, he come along, he started to tell you about who he was and how he was sent. Not of myself, by the will of Elohim, future tense. Then he come down and tell you about our situation. It's grace. Means at that point, anytime you hear grace, which for us it concede, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve it. How do you act when you don't deserve something? You jump up, yeah, yeah. Y'all seen people in chat, what they say? I shouldn't have won this. Yeah. Nobody they start crying, telling me how hard they work. And it paid off. It was times you see what I'm saying? People say, you barely, but they look at, I put work in for this. You don't deserve this. Okay, now he's coming to tell you, since you don't deserve it, how did you get it? That means he baraked you, which means he bestowed a benefit upon you. This is a gift. All these things he takes, it's a gift. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve. This is why a lot of you don't change, because you don't put together in your mind what this man is trying to tell you. He's telling you in every course of trying to get you to understand. First of all, when I told you with grace, you should have known that meant you didn't deserve it. That's off the rip. You should have. That means you don't deserve it. So how I get it? That's called barak. I'm gonna give you a benefit. I'm making something be a benefit for you now. You don't deserve benefits. You don't deserve it, none of us. So you need to understand the conversation. Barak be the Yahuah Elohim, the supreme one, and then he talking about who baraked you. This is who baraked you. The one who's baraked along forever has baraked you to grant you something that you do not deserve. You and I, you have no reason to get it. There's no reason whatsoever for us to obtain this. That's the first thing you need to understand. Come on. What did it say?
Who has baraked us with every ruach barak in the Shamayim
every
Malkum.
spiritual barak. And listen, in Shamayim, they put heavenly places, Malkum in the Mashiach. Y'all
Yes,
see
sir.
that? Come on.
Even as he has chose us in him before the foundation of the Alam.
See that? Right back to election. Now we back to will. Y'all see when you were chosen? And think about it. You sitting here crying, snot bubbling, trying to see whether you're going to hold on or not, because you too dumb to realize, don't you know I chose you before you got him?
That's right. That's right.
And you still in your dumb mind. And let me tell you why you in your dumb mind. Because you ain't paying attention.
Yep.
I know, because I wasn't doing it. You ain't paying attention. You don't want to know. You want somebody to just make it easy and simplistic for you. That's not going to work. You need to understand how complicated, how concise this man is, how precise he is. How much was involved in you obtaining this, because you don't deserve it. So I had to do all that work because I don't know how to get around this. I got to figure out how to get around it. I mean, teachers do it all the time. You get a test, the highest grade is a 55, and that's your smartest student. What do you do? What is a 55 now? That's all it is. It's an A. 45 a B. 35, somebody look and say, man, these kids fail. All I had to do was grade on the curve. Same way Yahuah did. I had to grade you on the curve. It was no way for you to get in. Come on, everybody know 100 is an A. 100 to a 90, is that correct? 89 down to 8 is a B. 79 down to 70 is a C. Well, 55 is an A. He said, well, I'm doing grade on the curve. And guess what? And it still be right. Guess what he realized with the Torah? You couldn't do it. Well, on the reason the teacher don't just do that. They look at, based off of some of these students that I know are great performers. When my best performers get this, I couldn't expect anything better out of the other less performers, underachievers. So I have to look at now, do I fail everybody, or do I come up with a way to where it can still be fair? If I just make a 55, I just make it an A. That's 100. That's all Yahuah did. I knew you wasn't gonna get in. I knew you couldn't make 100. This is the thing about it. You couldn't get a 99 and make it in. You gotta make 100. He said, I had to change it. I had to just wind up giving it to you because you didn't deserve it. There was no way for you to get it, but you had to go through it and see for yourself. It wasn't by accident all them people died that came through the first time. It wasn't by accident, it was purpose. So you could see for yourself. Nobody couldn't do it. Always somebody tell I could do it. You just running your mouth. You couldn't do it. Ain't none of them out here doing it now. Makes no sense. It makes no sense that he came up with Khan because everybody could do it by the Torah. It's just stupid. It's a dumb conversation. I don't have a dumb conversation. You couldn't do it. Now somebody gonna use that for justification to commit sin. You can't commit sin. You just couldn't do it by keeping the Torah because I never intended for it to be that way. He never intended for you to be. He never intended for you. That's why, let's see. Even as he chose us in him before
The foundation of the Alam.
before he built it, he said, I chose you. I already had this done before. This is how that to be
the Kodash ones
and
blameless
before
him and ahab.
you had the Torah, how did that work out? When the man clearly said, nobody's going to be justified in my sight by it. So I already had another way I was going to save you. I already had preordained a different way to save you. And when he told you according how he had chosen us in him, he had first of all, you paid attention, he just told you in the first chapter that how he got a position. He said by the will of it was future tense. It was future tense for you to be saved. But you'll spend more time fighting it because you try to find a reason to get around stuff first, applying yourself. You got to do something different. You can't keep doing the same thing. Most of y'all tell the truth. I know you ain't doing nothing different. You got to do something different. You can't wait on me to pray. You got to pray. You got to have a conversation.
That's right.
You got to have a relationship. I say that so we can be minded at the same, do the same thing. But I already know some of my members. You think I know these people? Oh, they don't listen. Oh, I already did my own prayer. I know it. You're an individual, lone gunner. They have places for people like you. See, at some point, you're trying to get people to get to one mind. One mind, one time. But I know it. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. I'm not going to, because it shows. Don't worry, it shows. It'll always show itself. You ain't going to be no better. You just think you are. Because in your mind, you thinking you see another way, and it's dangerous. He's already predicted a way. He's already mandated a way for us, but you're going to see a different way, and that becomes dangerous. Let me tell you something, what I did. When I saw something with my pastor, I felt I wasn't right. I felt like I knew. I left. Why are you still here? Because if you're doing something doing what I tell you, that's a problem. It's dangerous. It's just dangerous. It don't make sense to me. Because the goal is to get us all to become one mind. Y'all got it? And a lot of times, you don't see how the system works. There are a lot of things he told you. You would never catch it. You would never get it. But, man, who knew? Who knows? The man did it to us. And I appreciate it. Let's look at something right quick. See if that's the 10th chapter of the book of Alah Ha Dabarym. They call Deuteronomy. Alah Ha Dabarym, 10th chapter. See if that's, let me see 10 and 10. Let me just see what that's saying. Let's see, we out here. Alah Ha Dabarym. Let's see, 10. Let's see, 10 and 10. Probably got to read down anyway. Let's see. I appreciate my young people. All right, listen.
And I stayed on the Har 40 Yamim and 40 Layla, according to the first Yamim, and Yahuah Shammah to me that time also.
According to the first days.
Yahuah was not willing to destroy you.
See that? He said Yahuah would do what now?
Not willing to destroy you.
Mm-hmm. So what that mean?
Con.
How about that one go along with that willing, that one go along with that future tense? I ain't planning on destroying you in the first place. He said he wasn't willing to destroy you. Y'all remember that? That's wild, because if we remember the first time when he went up and he delayed it coming, he told Mushah to come down because he was going to consume all of them. Maybe I'm confused. He clearly told the people that he told Mushah to get down. He was going to destroy them all. He asked them, "Was you going to destroy all of them as one man?" But they just told you he wasn't willing to do it. See, he had a purpose. He got a purpose for you. And need a man to be willing to say he willing to stand in the gap for you. See, Mushah was willing to go up and told a man to blot him out and not you. Just like Yahushua, a man that was willing to go up and do it. You saw what Esau did, or Sue did, who they call Esau, when he found out he lost his birthright. I'm going to kill you. His aim told him, his mother told him, she told Jacob, she said, you need to get gone. So after he get through mourning the death of your dad, he killing you. He coming to you for your life. That man ain't coming to you. That man laid his life down for you. He purposed this for you. He told you, Elohim saw ahab, the alarm that he gave. I gave him on the son because I purposed on killing everybody. No, I had a different purpose. I purposed this before you got here, even before I made this. So you need to know that you're dealing with somebody that think further back than you do. And think further ahead than you. You looking at what you got to do Monday. He said, man, you way off. I'm way past Monday. I'm past where Monday don't even exist no more. That's why he thinks how far ahead, and he needs to be that far ahead of you to show you how you think. You think too short term, like you make a dumb decision. Then you come up with trying to figure how I'm gonna get out of this. He said, you definitely in no position to meet me. You're definitely not in a position because you don't think long term. You're just thinking, do it now and maybe I can get out of this. He's thinking, end it your life. So he had already put something in the place, in the forefront of you. He had already set something up for all of us because of the way we think, the way we rationalize things, the way we justify things. We'd have never obtained it. You couldn't get it. All right, let's see. Where we going with this? Let's see. And what he was doing, he wasn't willing, not willing to destroy you. Because after Musha put himself in the stead, he told Musha to do what? He said, the one that committed Qatar against me, he said, that's going to blot out my book, my Sefer. He told him to take these people right where they're supposed to be going. You go ahead and take them where they're supposed to be going. He said, in the Yom, I will visit them. He let them know, I'm going to visit these people. But you just carry them on where they're going. He let the people know, say, Yahuah was not willing to destroy you. Go ahead.
Then Yahuah said to me,
What did he say?
Cum, proceed on your journey ahead of the arms,
See that? Get on up. Go ahead.
that they may go in and possess the arats, which I Shaba to their aboth to give them.
So you know why he went destroy them. Because Musha let them know too. If you do that, they're going to say you were not able. And that you brought them out for folly. That's why he brought that up. He let them know. Most of y'all probably didn't pay attention to that, though, did you? See, he brought some. If you do that, you know what they're going to say? You wind up killing them and you made up some hocus pocus stuff to kill these people because you knew you weren't going to take them nowhere. And you brought them out here to make a fool out of them and kill them. Just go ahead and take them. Because I want people to know that I do what I say I'm going to do. I'm going to come back, I'm going to visit them, but I want to show, I can think about it. That built up my Amunah. Had he killed all those people in one man and just say he came along and still just, he did his word, but it's going to be hard for me to believe in him because I didn't see you accomplish what you say you were going to do. I was going to accomplish it, but they made me. Or could it have been you just couldn't do it? Listen, this the problem you got. Don't think a lot and live a lot. It's the truth. He knew exactly what he was doing. Had he not delivered them, why would I believe that he is the Elohim that can deliver you into the land of milk and honey? I've never seen anybody get delivered there. So he let you know. Musha is, for people who pay attention, they'll know exactly what he's saying. He's being detailed, let them know, I want to show them that I could deliver. It strengthens us. You got to be able to see, I deliver. Just like when he called Abraham out of his bed, he told him he was going to make him a great Gui, a nation. This was two people, him and his wife, of course, Lut. How you going to make a great nation out of these people? Didn't he do it?
Yes, sir.
Populous people. And everybody just looking for people to just proceed out from his loins. No, this is going to be about Amunah. This is how I'm going to gather the people. He knew I'm going to gather. They knew about gathering from foreign. That's what they do. It don't matter how much in the field, when it's time to gather, you bring all that together.
That's right.
All that down that way, you bring all that stuff together. That's gathering.
That's right.
That's the end game. Listen, at the end, it don't matter about, you see folks have corn stretched this way or whatever it might be. Listen, when it's time for end gathering, all that stuff coming to one place.
Yes, sir.
They understood that. See, you don't understand it because he done told you that you've been scattered all across the globe. But he's going to end gather.
Yes,
the
sir.
people who will understand it, people who understand the farming.
That's right.
It don't matter about how long these rows are. It's stuff different rows and people separate their crop. Some people have land on both sides of the street. That's why he said, I got some that's on the other fold. He said, I'm going to bring them together too. It's going to be one fold, going to be one shepherd.
Yes, sir.
He said, I can own more than one field.
That's right.
But when I harvest, I'm bringing everything to one place. See, everything that he tell you he's going to do, you don't realize because you don't think. You so busy. This is what hurt a lot of us. When people watching here, you have so much other junk going on, it really blocks your senses. It blocks your rationality for your decision making when it comes down to serving. Because you always trying to find an excuse for something. This is what you do when you don't want to make the adjustment to do the total. You got to clear yourself. That's only going to make sense. You got to clear yourself. You got to get rid of situation, get rid of people, get rid of things. You're not going to make it. I understand clearly what the man saying going to do. Come on. Let's see where we're going with this.
Now, Yasharal, what does Yahuah, your all, require from you?
You want to know what
Yara, Yahuah, your all.
To do what now?
Yara, Yahuah, your all.
He said, he telling you, he asked him, he said, what is he requiring of you? What was he requiring of them? Was to fear him. You know, people say, that's me, I fear him. No, you don't. Let me tell you why. The 20th chapter book of Alah Ha Dabarym, when he gave them the commandments to the monks,
What's wrong?
and the people were afraid, and they said, all that you say, we'll do. So guess what he's going to require from them? Fear. Because they proved with fear, they would do everything I told them. So what else am I going to want from them? I'm going to want fear. Oh, you want me to keep your commandment? Not without fear.
You ain't gonna hold to it.
I'm telling you. You can't go exactly. I don't have no fear.
Is it changing? Like, is the shade changing?
Somebody job scared, what they gonna do? Get the bathroom?
It go dark light, dark light.
Playing around, missing days.
Whatever it takes.
They job scared, what they gonna do? Let me quit that time. I can't afford to get somebody job scared. Man, black this job.
Yeah.
I really don't have right now. And they're saying, I only want you here. You mess up other people.
Yeah.
I only want you. You don't mess up other people. I only want you here.
Is it clear?
We need people to feel.
Okay.
It's the same thing. That's what they don't play.
Nah. Huh? I can't find that thing. I'm gonna just sit right here.
Man, I'm reading mine. You ain't got to tell me.
I can't find it.
I know exactly what you want me to do. Out of fear. So this is what he needs. He needs fear from us. Fear will allow you to comply. Listen. So I explained it for you. Everything here. You want me to be scared? No, I want you to fear being outside my will. I want you to feel the consequences. Or when you transgress, this is what y'all ask yourself. Why you don't fear? You don't believe. You don't believe. That's true. So the whole purpose of this book right here to do, to show you this book of mistakes, is to get you so you'll believe. That's all I'm saying, so you'll believe. So you will look at these people, and a lot of times you read across some of these people, you don't go find some familiarity. And some of what's going to be familiar is you can find yourself in somewhat of the same similar situation before. And the fact that you're here now on this side, and you're getting to learn about other people's mistakes that couldn't come back and repair it, you start at yourself. That's it. It's called, if you don't know how to source your book correctly, that's a waste of time. It's a waste of time.
I gotta figure it out.
I tell you, what book out about?
You heard what I said?
I gotta figure it out.
The mic on the camera.
You don't even know what it's used.
Like, the mic was on. You gotta turn the mic on.
I'm showing you people. I cut these people straight off, and you still saying. Trying to put together, I couldn't give you nowhere near close number how many times I messed up. So when I read one person messed up one time, it's like, hold on for a minute. One time? Like them people, 10 times? That's all? And you think, but guess what? All that was so I would understand. I'm counting. You know what sometimes parents tell you? When I get to 10. When I get to 10. That's amazing. Y'all had something parents tell you? I counted 1. You keep moving. Because if I get to 10, it ain't done. And that's how Yahuah was. When I get to 10, I'm going to beat the brakes off of you. I'm going to kill you. So now he's trying to get us to have that fear, because the fear will allow you to come into compliance. All right, let's see what else happened.
But to Yahuah, you're all, to Halak and all his Darakim,
To walk in all his ways, and what else?
and to ahab him, and to serve Yahuah, you're all, with all your lob, and with all your nafash.
Now, this is the thing right here, Chris. Now, with all that being said, you said a lot. He asking for a lot. And there's no way these people pay attention not to comply with everything he needs. Because it kind of gets to be a purpose of, now we got to do, let's call it, when you got to hold some things and kind of keep your stuff stable, what is it we got to try to do? Balance. Let's do that. Let's put this thing on the scale. Because now you got to weigh it. What becomes the greater of what you need to do? How do you come into this? First, there needs to be a fear. There needs to be a fear. Because that fear, it allows you to know how to halak. Okay? When Yahushua went in the 23rd chapter to Daud, they called David's song, Yahuah is my shepherd, Ra'ah, I shall not lack. He making me to lie down in green pasture where I feed at, and he leading me beside it's what we'll kind of call it, where it's not as rough or intense. What the terminology you is called the ford. Y'all familiar with that? That's F-O-R-D, the ford. That's your lower point of breaks of the water. See, when Yaakov brought his family out from Laban, he took them across the ford. Jim would have ran them over. Jim ain't got no low point. Don't get mad with me that you bought it. So anyway, the ford is, people don't know what stuff means. The ford is the lower point, okay? So he brought them through to where it would be safe for them to cross. Well, this is mimicking somebody. He said, yea, though he told he'd lead me beside the still water. What was that for? For Hashem's sake. See, it's a namesake attached to this. Because they're going to associate it. Just like Musha told him, people are going to hear about what you did if you kill these people. Because they also heard how you came and you plagued Mizraim. And how you destroyed and you brought them out. Now, if you kill them all as one man, this is going to come up and that's going to be void. Because I say, yeah, he did all that, but he couldn't deliver. Remember he told you, let me see. What are y'all doing? Are y'all standing right now? So just said, which of y'all sitting down and tending the build don't count up what that was before the count? You ain't going to believe it. Before he put it together, he said, I already counted up the cost. He knew what it was going to take. That's what he told me. He said, which of you intending to build? He said, which one you don't sit down and do the cost? Why wouldn't you do a cost assessment? Right. To make sure you have sufficient to finish. He said, unless others are going to come and say, this man intended to build and did not have what? So why was he going to kill all them people when he just gave you a martial about a man building and he didn't have enough to finish? And people going to mad and people going to mark him. That's why he told you he wasn't willing to destroy you. But you need to know it was on the table. You need to know it was on the table. I could have killed you. Huh? I could have killed you. Y'all remember that on that movie, The Smiths? And Brad popped up over at Vince Vaughn's house and he had that gun, man. And his mama hollered, he like, I could have killed you. He like, no, I could have blowed you away. She gonna holler for him and he like, no, I could have killed you. That's what he tried to let you know. I could have killed you. So now it's because of the fact that he didn't kill you. That's where that love comes from.
That's right. That's right.
See, the fear comes in that you want to make sure you don't get out. Because he said, yea, though I walk, battle of the shadow. What did he say on them? But that's not going to make sense because Yahuah wants you to have fear. Now, guess what happened? I don't fear what I'm encountering here because my fear for Yahuah is greater. That's why I can walk through the valley of the shadow of death. See, so guess what he said? So when they were leading him to go up to Mount judgment, when they were taking him to kill him, you ain't going to believe it. This ain't more scarier than what he'll do if I get outside his will. Mm-hmm. See, they'll mess up. That don't make sense. He said he won't feel. Then he said he don't feel no. He was trying to, I won't feel the Rosha, what man can do because I fear him greater. So having the fear of Elohim overrides what you would naturally be afraid of, what you'll fear. Because like he told you, what's the most they can do to you? He said all they can do. He said they can kill you. He said after that, he said they can't do nothing else. Right. He said, but fear me, he said, because I can beat you, destroy you, and then I can cast you in the Sheol. There is no man that has that authority but him. Right. So that's how fear for him allows you not to be fearful of other people to a degree that you transgress. See, they hear fear, don't fear. See, it confused the book. It just need a teacher. And we read it together. That's all it is, somebody explain it out. None of this he's telling you is complicated. Let me tell you what becomes complicated. Your life. Because you built a life of deception. You built a life of being sneaky and treachery, everything. So now you hear a word of order, it don't fit. So you got to put in your mind 20,000 other things versus you need to free yourself. That's the only way you can serve. You got to free yourself. Why he told you no man can't serve? What was that? See, you can't do it. He said you're going to love and do what? No man can serve. How many? Count with me. 1. No man can do what? Serve how many? 2 masters. What he going to do? Love one and do what? So when your Yaakov had the 2 wives, what was the issue again he had? He loved one and hated the other one. Okay, I just make it sure. I mean, that's why I can justify you're going to have one. Okay, that's what I told you. He didn't like Leah.
That's right.
He hated it. Even your Torah came back and told you if a man had 2 wives. And amazing when he told you one. He said one fat and skinny, one tall and short. He said one copy be ahab, and the other one hated. I don't know what the people trying to prove. You can go and get more than one wife. You're going to hate one, and 2 of them dummies ought to ask each other who he hate.
Yep.
Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing, because Yahuah had 2.
Yep.
I'm trying to think, because he kept Yehuda with him and he dispersed
That's
Yasharal.
right. That's right.
I don't know how you got it. I don't know how it makes sense. Women, let me tell you something. The every day with these women, they're just dumb. There's no way the man love both of you. The man, listen, he had a heart for Yasharal. He put them away. He kept Yehuda because he tried to tell you it's impossible. You can't love the 2. But for some reason, they all smarter. I can't do nothing with y'all people. You got college degrees. The man said, the man clearly showed you that. He got rid of one.
That's right.
He showed you how your code was with Leah and Recall.
That's right.
Come on, man. He had to shut up Recall wound
Yes, sir.
to get him over here with Leah. Come on, folks. Just stop it. Just stop it. Listen, take your time. Don't try to be smart, Mr. Yahuah. Try to embrace the information so you understand where you need to be, because now you wrestling with the fear. The fear works, because the fear, I had to worry about if I lean, twist, he gonna kill me. See, they got fear out of them when they carried the table, when they carried the table, the what they call the Ark of the Covenant, when they carried the top of the box. When they carried, if they touched it, they were gonna die. The people carried had to be careful about that. They were dancing, going one day, and Tahalimi, one of them touched it, he died right there. That old guy angry with Yahuah. He's like, man, what you get mad at me for? I told you I don't touch it. He touched it, he died. So you know everybody look at it. I don't care how you get in the spirit. You touch the thing, you dying. He like, ain't nothing changed. You know what we do? When I get high, man, I ain't no telling what I do. He said, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. When you get high, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. So it means it don't make no difference about your state. You better understand this order. And he made sure they understood the order. I said, don't touch it. So they understood, even with serving him and giving Tahalim unto him, Shakar is adoring him, not just doing a service. He don't want nobody, because anybody can serve you. It's a different when a person adore. Shakar is to adore him. When you adore somebody, you know they say, oh, it's somebody like you worship her. Y'all heard that terminology? Because of the service he had to her. They'll associate now how much he cared for her and do so with him worshiping her. But you're supposed to worship the Creator. So Shakar is to adore him. So you give him a certain type of gratitude in your servitude. Okay. Make a joyful noise unto Yahuah, all ye. Serve Yahuah with coming for a saint present. That's it. That man that said, he said, come to me like you adore me. Who pen is that? I'm gonna sue somebody. If they have a pen, don't worry about it. I got none. Come on. Well, I got a pen right here. Don't worry about your pen. and I'm gonna tell Mr. Billy, that's my pen, dude. I'm saying, Mr. Billy, I gave Val some peas out of my peas. I said, your uncle sharecropping? Hold on, stop here. Where your uncle gave you them peas from? Were them Mr. Billy peas he gave you?
Yes, sir.
Them Billy peas?
Yes, sir.
Or who peas was it? Where them peas come from?
They came from his bushel.
Out of Billy Bushel?
No, his.
Out of his? Who is his bushel?
My uncle.
Your Uncle Bushel.
Yes, sir.
Did Mr. Billy know where them peas came from?
Yes.
How we know them peas weren't stolen?
Nobody steal no peas.
I mean, how we know they weren't stolen? Do we know that? So how do we know they weren't stolen?
He's an honest man.
He's an honest man? How honest was he?
Very.
What did he do?
He gave me his stuff.
Gave his peas.
And he had some set aside for Mr. Billy.
Did he tell Mr. Billy?
I don't know that, sir.
You don't know that? What did he say he gonna tell? What do you remember he telling you he gonna do?
He said,
He said what?
he said, these.
These?
This is getting worse.
This getting ready. What he said? These are my peas.
These are my peas.
And these here Mr. Billy
Mr.
peas.
Billy, yeah.
And I'm gonna tell Mr. Billy. What you gonna tell Billy? I gave Val them peas out of my bush. And what your uncle say he gonna tell him?
Yes.
Thank you, baby. Slavery is still very much alive. Listen, man, these little country states they ain't too far removed. It's bad out here.
Sharecropper, stole all the peas I could have got.
Yeah.
Better catch me if you can. But you know what? That on a serious note though, with that too. That's how honest people of color were.
Come on. That's right.
That's why they had a lot of respect for you. You
Yep.
turn out to be liars like them. They turn you to be liars. I'm just telling you, what her uncle did is how most older blacks were.
Yep.
Yeah, they believed in that. You weren't supposed to steal. It wasn't yours. They didn't look at we'll slave on give a F like we'll do today. They looked at they were honest. It didn't make a difference about the city. What they looked at, you were still. They had young people, man, we could take, he don't sit. They were old people looked at, no, we're not taking nothing. That's stealing. It don't belong to you. See, what we didn't have were goods, we had integrity. Now we got goods, you ain't gonna believe what we ain't got. No integrity. It's bad. When you stole back, listen, they had a right to steal. They were poor. Did y'all, what y'all used to have, like a freezer full of food? Ain't smell. What y'all had groceries in there for the whole week already in the refrigerator? You know what I'm saying? Them folks looking at, hey, if they were stealing to survive. And yet they had integrity where they looked at, it wasn't right. They weren't gonna do it. Now, look at us now. No reason for us to be stealing. See what you did? You traded out your integrity for things. That's why I get on y'all, people tell me, I'm like preaching, I don't be out here stealing. I don't do no stupid stuff, man. I'm a grown man. I work for what I want to do. You got time to be stealing nothing.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Then you look at integrity.
That's right.
But y'all know what? That's some older people had back then. Integrity. You drop something, that start. Excuse me, sir. Them folk needed that $5. You drop them folk, because you know they'll look at you and say, man, I don't want to do no. I remember one time, this girl lost her purse. She lost her little pocketbook. God, about $30 in that thing. She had a beautiful spirit. I know what her face looked like. But anyway, I found that thing. I was so happy. I came home. My mama said, She said, baby, she gonna need that money. She said, man, that woman worked. Listen, I'm just telling you how they were. She worried me to death about getting that. She said, she told me, she said, listen. She said, all the money I get in tips, she said, I give it to you till I get that money. She said, she gonna need that money. And that thing cut me so bad, I spent every dime of that money too. I did. That thing hurt me. Woo, that thing hurt me like that. I couldn't believe my mama tried to make me give back no money I found. That was my money. That girl didn't need that money. Y'all heard that shit? She had a beautiful spirit. But of course, I was young back then. I probably like 7th grade. But I could find another one, I'd be so happy. But anyway, no. But she just looked at, and she had on $100-something to give me. She paying bill. But you know, she looked at, that's somebody else's. Just get that back to them, because they might need it. You know what I'm saying? But me being a kid, I'm like, man, find the weepers, stool the weepers. Or some you did to the weeper, the creeper. I'm creeping, you weeping, I'm creeping. Isn't that right? And you shouldn't have been sleeping, all that stuff. However it went like that, any, many, mighty, more. But anyway, because that's where I was as a child, but she was persistent about it. Just get that back to her. She like that thing worried her, but somehow it didn't worry me though. Man, my elementary heart and where I was with God at that time, 7th grade, I ain't heard no kind of Bible that said give back that thing. It didn't make sense. And I'm like, now I'm thinking, her, you finna go in your pocket and finna give me money. I ain't want to take no money from my mother. I ain't want to take no money from you. You shouldn't have to do it. But she looked at, I would rather do that than you keep that because it belonged to somebody else. Older people had that integrity. We don't have that now.
It's true. It's true.
I seen the only one. A lot of them, they just had that integrity. They looked at, because you know, they went up. I know if I lost $100-something, I'm out here working, scuffling. I need my money. And I would want somebody to give me my money back. So why not see that somebody else get theirs back? But we don't have no integrity. They go and they see something, first time you can steal it, just steal it, get it. You shouldn't do that. I told y'all about me, if I ain't had nothing to eat, if I was homeless out there, I got to come up. Man, I be selling shopping carts. I'm gonna make my money. I'm gonna come back up. Y'all lying. Man, there's no way. It's too much you can do out there. Man, I bet the grocery don't be pushing for a grocery. I'm gonna go in there and get me some deodorant, go to that bathroom, I'm gonna clean up, put on that deodorant, get that soap. Everything you need to wash up, it right on the shelf. And just seal it and put the seal back around. Just get enough to wash. I'm not doing all that extra. Just watch. Like my mother, hit the main areas. And I go call that draw session. As soon as you come up, pay them folk back. But I'm telling you, listen, I'll be pushing going them folk. Listen, I'll be stacking. I ain't got no rent, no bill to pay. I'll be stacking, building up. I got to come out that homeless stuff. Like y'all, you ain't got no business stealing. You just stealing and taking. No, you shouldn't be doing that. We better than that. Everybody, we better than that. Let's finish this up. We went over there. Let's finish this up. But so we understand what he wants you to do. Now, Yasharal, what does Yahuah, your all, require from you? But to fear Yahuah, your all, to Halak in
our King,
his ways, and to ahab him, and to adore Yahuah, your all, with all your
love,
and with all your. This is what you had done. And see, that fear should come in that what's going to happen if you got some of your heart open up for something else? Because you're supposed to have all of it to me. Because then he told you something else he was jealous. How many jealous men and women y'all think wouldn't mind their old lady touching and rubbing on another man? What a jealous man would probably do, he catch her rubbing on or eyeing another guy. Talk about another guy. Ooh, he's so great. I like him. He cute. What that jealous man probably gonna do? Now, he probably said, now. He probably open my head up. You know, and you ain't gonna believe it. He probably don't even want you to talk about nobody. What y'all think? A jealous guy. Would y'all think that? Women. Would y'all think he ain't gonna want to probably talk about? You ain't gonna believe it because he told you, don't let no mention of another Elohim come out your mouth. Mm-hmm. And he gave you a behavior he said, because he said, I'm jealous. Would a jealous man let his wife, girlfriend sit around and talk to him about some other guy, how great he is, how handsome he is, what all he do, what all he can do? What a jealous guy gonna do? He gonna be opening that head up. He gonna get the hand job. I ain't talking about no blow job either. You get a hand job.
That's right.
A jealous man, we agree, guy.
Yes,
a jealous
sir.
man, he not gonna want to hear. You ain't gonna believe it. Yahuah said he jealous.
That's right.
How much he gonna want to hear about the other Elohim? See, all these things he telling you, you can't consider. You have something to measure against. So it's nothing, we want to run, well, why? I don't see why I can't. Because he said, I told you, I'm jealous. He said, I'm jealous. I'm jealous for my namesake too. I said, I'm the supreme ruler. I said, I'm the most powerful. And for you to go and talk about somebody else, you would have to be comparing them to me. My wife said, he's so fine. He's so handsome. Who you comparing him to? Because I know him, I know what I do. So when you said, are you saying he better? Think about you. So you got to look at, so what you saying about this other God? The fact you mention him, you bring him up. You have to feel, what are you comparing him to? Okay, I'm trying to help you out. See, you have to understand these things naturally. So there is a servitude he wants from you. There's a behavior he wants from you. He wants a restricted love. When it's restricted, it can't be given. The harm you get at him, you can't get at nobody else. You can't get at nobody else. Y'all got it? So, but see, a lot of time you guilty of, you don't know. Then some of you say you don't say, but your actions betray. That's why you have to be careful about your actions. Y'all got it? I'm just telling you, your actions, they demonstrate something. Hello? When Yahushua, after he had got up from the Kabbalah, the grave, when he went with them, they asked him to come and they told him to go with them, abide with them. Y'all remember what they said about Yahushua? He swayed. To do what? Really, it told you he had his face showed it. It was his facial expression. It showed that he was going to try to keep going. And they could see that. And then the book said they constrained him because they could tell by his facial reaction how he was looking. You set on going somewhere else. So they put almost a force to him to stay here. You need to be like them. You can see that man not looking towards you, constrain him to stay with you. You got to constrain him. You got to be persuasive. That's what they did. The book said his face was though he was going somewhere else. They said, come here. And they could tell he want to go somewhere else.
Right.
So that's when the book said they constrained him. Y'all hear? They constrained him saying, abide with us, stay with us. Why you don't use this? Because then you know what? He did it. You got to learn how. Let me tell you what y'all do. Dodo or one-on-one. You'll come like, well, he ain't coming. He don't want me. Are you serious? No. can't do that. You got to be consistent. You got to be persistent as well. I'm telling you, you got to constantly, this is a constant thing. You don't get nothing from no one-time asking. You got to show you willing to break away from it. Show consistency. People want something to happen one time. How many times you done said something one time and later on you change? Show consistency. And then I get going, then I die down. So I'm trying to, so what make you think about your invitation? You do the same thing every time. I be doing good and I mess up. He said, that's why I leave you alone. You want to show consistency. I had to do it. You got to be so consistency. Humpback got here and got to manifest consistency. He manifest consistency because he going to tell you about one of them hoes that don't exist. Very consistent. They ain't work. He got Justin listening. He almost got me when he pulled me aside. He said, can I talk with your band like Yahuah? He said, I know you even there. I was like, oh yeah. He started talking a little. He said, I know you got to go. I made him fast. I said, yep, I sure got to go. Before we get in and talk about it in the hole, I'm just letting you know I got to leave. Don't try to pull it. He said, it ain't sin. I said, here we go. We finna be going now. I said, yeah, he ain't got nothing there going. He just wants how long he can hold me up here. Yeah, we got to get it. So you'll be all right. Come on, it's time to go. Ain't nothing going. Some of y'all did fine stuff. Let me tell you, Chanel, Val, Humpback. You're not in that order. Humpback will beat y'all out. They'll just find something. You're not looking at them, I looking at you, I say, you just want a hug, don't you? They just need it. Some folk, they just need a hug. Ray, he'll try too sometimes. It's saying now, some folks, you know what I think they're looking at saying, all them people taught to preach, let me watch. I think I got something going. I be looking, you know what I'm telling y'all want to know my mind, I be thinking, why y'all standing right here? I be trying to figure out, what are y'all waiting on? Because some of them look and say, oh, blank, it's a line. I better get in that line. I got to look up there. I'm going to wait. I said, what is it? I'm going to wait. Go time. I said, oh, no, you better come on now. Don't pull that towards. No, you're going to wait. We're not finna spend it out up here. What you got? Oh, it's someone there put it. Where you at? You know where you at, him. Now they so saved. Now they so saved now. I'm so saved. You ain't no so saved. I said, what's all that? What's going on? Y'all act like I'm finna depart and go to Shamaim. I'm going to be, Yahuah, when I'm going to be back? I ain't going, Yahuah, when I'm going to be back? I ain't going to run off and leave y'all. Listen, ain't nobody here no more extra member than nobody. Everybody the same amount of member. Isn't that right? Now, everybody ain't got the same amount of hoes now. Humpback has far surpassed everybody. We ain't seen him. He said he pulled up one time. He said he had one right there. He said, we finna come inside. I said, what happened? He said, yeah, she pulled her skirt out of her pocketbook. It was about this tall. I said, hold on for a minute. Y'all waited, y'all got in front of the door for her to put on her skirt? He said, about that tall. I said, that girl had on something before that. What she had on before that? He said, yeah, you ain't gonna be able to go in there with that. He just drove her all the way back down there to Douglas County and made it back to service on time. I didn't get it straight. You pulled up at 1:15 with a skirt this tall in her pocketbook, and you drove her to Douglas County and got back here 5 minutes before service. We got a lot of questions in here. Now I'm gonna roll the camera back. We gonna find out. Just what you say. We roll the tape back. We gonna see a skank in the car with a skirt this long at her pocketbook.
Who was the one watching the camera?
I said we rolled it back. Humpback. He said yeah. She was choosing. A skirt was about that tall. It was in her pocketbook. Would fold up. He undefeated, that's right. Why is he undefeated, Justin? Right, Justin told her that. He said, preach, let me tell you something. He said, when you listening, you giving in to him. He said, we lost. He punked us one day. We had a brother meeting over there. Oh, he got us. He said, y'all think I be lying? They hear me now. Throw that phone. We said, ho. Oh, we started. We said, ho. We not, no. We didn't call no brother no liar now. We had to break. We like, ho. No. We not call. He threw the phone. Then he throwed it. Them hoes hitting me now. We like, well, he like, it's Shabbat. I can't hear it. So we like, listen, brother. Listen. No one wants to check your phone. So Greek done picked it up, and Greek got up. Greek like, this thing, dear son, this your mama. Please. Okay, these folks ain't playing. Who texted man? He told something. Oh, I ain't even check it this morning. Right, you should have checked it before you throw it and punked us out. This man done punked us out with a text from his mama. So, there's all kind of stuff going around here. But the moral of the story is, leave them hoes alone. No. No, sorry. Come on. Something wrong with y'all people. All right, let's move. Let's see what he wants you to do. Listen. This is what he wants you to do at 13th verse. Listen.
And keep the commandments of Yahuah and his statutes, which I am commanding you this yom for your tube.
Who know what's important when you read this? What's important? Help you do this. Fear. Got a harbor. You got to know how to halak too. That's what Yahuah told you in 1 Thessalonians 4:1. Furthermore, if you receive of us. Because he just told you you're supposed to walk in all his way. So how am I going to know how to walk in all his way? What am I need to know?
Command.
I'm going to need to know it. Wait, that's Yahuah told you that in the 2nd chapter. Where he said in the last day, going to come to pass that the mountain of Yahuah, which is the heart of Yahuah, shall be established in the top of the heart. The mountain of the Yahuah house shall be established in the top of the mountain. He said it's going to be exalted above the hill. That's why when they put Yahushua up there, they put him on a place for skull. That was a high point, and they put him above them. See, he was on a heart, and they put him up above him because he's supposed to be above the hills. And all goyim, that's why I told y'all when they made the two, they had 7. They saying that it was 7 different translations, because 70, because all goyim were there. That's why when you read it, they told you that Pelotus wrote a title. It was written in Hebrew, Abri, and in Latin. They were trying to tell it because they only gave you the 3 main ones. But it was supposed to believe that there was over 70 different writings of his name because all nations had to come. It makes no sense that everybody was just speaking 3 languages. Makes no sense. So anyway, I can help you out. He said, many people are going to say, come you, let us do what? Go up. That's what they're going to do. They were going to go up. See, that's why we're going to meet him in hell. They were going to go up to the heart of Yahuah, the mountain of Yahuah's bed. He said, and he shall do what? He's going to teach us of his ways. See, that's how we're going to know how to walk. So now we're being taught of his ways. How is you going to walk in them? So you're going to need fear. Then you need to be taught how to walk in them. Then you need to be taught the ahab. One reason why you're the ahab, simply because he just clearly let you see you don't deserve any of this. And the fact you getting something you don't deserve, you ought to love it. So now, when we get that part down, now we can deal with this. This is conjunction. Anytime you're saying and. This is coming off of some other statement. To keep
the commandments of Yahuah and his statutes, which I am commanding you today for your tube.
So, but the thing is, if I ain't tell you what you need to do and I told you to keep this, you wouldn't keep it right. He'll wind up killing you. See, so now we want to look at this. You know, he realized a man can't keep it with just a written word. A man needs to have a certain behavior. See, it's a skill level this. A man got to have fear. A man got to have knowledge, which is a range of, remember, it's his ways. That's the statutes. Because he got a lot of different, those are his ways. You know, people say, that's stupid to me because you don't know his ways. Y'all got it. This is going to cause you to destruction because you don't have fear. You need to be taught of his way. Then you need to know how to love him. See, now I know how to shakar him, adore him, because I have an affection for him. Not an infection, I have an affection for him. Simply because he's done something for me that I couldn't do for myself. When I counted myself out, he counted me in, which has caused me to take on an affection for him. Y'all got it? I have a care. I have a longing for him because he's done something I couldn't do. So I have all the things he needs. These are tools you need in order to do it. Why do you faint? Why do you falter? Why do you not complete it? You don't fear him. You don't know what he requires of you, and you don't love him. It's impossible to do any of this. That's why he told you, no man gonna be justified by him with the Torah. People kept this, but it was some defects. You can keep some of that, but what'll hurt you is the defects. 6 and 1, same book right quick. Let's see what he told. How about that? Let's get some understanding. What is the understanding gonna give you? The ability to do. That's important to know. Before, what did you know? How did you see understanding? Oh, I understand. Okay. What is the understanding? It means I have the ability to do. You can't keep it. A man couldn't do it because you without strength, which means you didn't have the ability, right? So the understanding gives you the ability to do. Listen, now.
This is the commandment, the statutes, and the mashpah, which Yahuah your all has commanded me to teach you.
He done commanded me to teach you this because apparently you can't pick it up on your own. What happened?
That you might do them in the Aras, where you are going over there to possess it.
Mm-hmm.
So that you and your being might Yahweh Yahuah your all.
So sit there. This fear, look at we back to fear again. That not only you, but your seed and your seed will fear him. Your fear was supposed to trickle down. Come on.
To keep all his statutes and his commandments, which I command you, all the yamim of your kai, and that your yamim may be prolonged.
See that? Never told you about no everlasting life. That's all these people know. What these folks gonna know about living everlasting? Forever and ever. What they gonna know about it? They knew about it can be prolonged. Sometimes people can have incurable disease. They say we can prolong it, but we can't cure it. There wasn't no cure for sin yet. At best I can offer you is I can prolong it. It's inevitable. I can postpone it. I can defer it, but you're gonna have to die. So you know these people at best they can work for? Just extending it out a little bit longer. I can work on forever and ever. Think about it. They keeping the law. I'm gonna tell these people about forever and ever, keeping the law. Don't make sense. All I can do is prolong. That's the best I can do for you. You're gonna die. See, what he came to give us is so much valuable. This is what he just told him, man. You hear all this now. Now we'll look down on this, but think about it for them. You think they were looking down? They said, whew, I appreciate that. Listen, Koski, y'all, when he fell sick, what he told him gonna give him 100 and what? How many with 100 and what?
15 more.
Isn't that fast 15 years ago?
Yeah.
That's best I can do for you. I can tell that man, you ain't got to worry about no dying. I can give you 15 more years. That'll help you out. Now we looking down on 15 years. He would never look down on it. Because I appreciate that time. But for us, we're thinking, how you compare 15 to everlasting?
Right.
Never ending. You see what I'm saying? So who got the greater? We ain't going to believe it. He say the best for last.
Yeah.
That's all they did. I say the best. But guess what?
Yeah.
Those people served better than you did with 15 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
They served better than you did with, listen, he told them folks, listen, the best I can give you is 3 score, about reason of strength 10. That's 70. He said, that's the best I can give a man. First, when man, he cut man off, he said, I cut him down to 120. He said, I ain't finna keep going back and forth struggling with man. He said, man, I'm gonna cut it day. I give him 120. You piss me now. I'll give you 3. Listen, I'll give you 60. By reason of strength, I'll give you 10. That's 70 years. He said, that's what I give a man. That's it. Them folks look at, you know what they say? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Not the man give you everlasting. Without end. And look how you serve. See, if people before you had what you had, they wouldn't serve like you serve, based off coming from where they at. You're getting to see where they're at and where you're at and what you got. And look how pitiful you are. Now, you think I believe you have fear, you know how to walk, and you're a harbor? Absolutely not. Because there's a behavior. There's a behavior that go with this is what you got to get. You got to fear. What's going to happen to me if I touch it? I'm going to die. What's going to happen if I drink it? I'm going to die. I don't want to die. Guess why you think people afraid to die?
Yeah, unknown.
And that's he said that's the only thing I can get a man to make him do right. I got to tell him I'm going to kill him. And he know, and when you know what he know? You can't come back from that.
Yeah.
That's it. Why you think we look at people? Nigga, kill me, nigga. What they say? What y'all going to say about me? Why I'm crazy? Because I want to die. Something wrong with me, ain't it? Because normally what happens with people? Guess what he said? Dave, if you do it, I'm going to kill you. That fear of death, I want you to look at who controls life and death. You're going to fear death. You fear me because I'm the one who controls life or death. Y'all understand the premise? That's what you need to get first. Now you need to be taught how to halak so you don't die. Then you need to love him for the fact that he allowed you to get information that you weren't even privy to. Yahushua told his Shalakim, the sent one. He told him, you are my friend if you do.
Whatever I command you.
Whatever I tell you. Henceforth I don't call you a boy, servant, but I call you
friend.
Re'ah, because all things I heard of my Abba.
I make known to you.
See that? They looked at. I appreciate that. Because people didn't know that. That's why a Re'ah is a companion. We're companions. We're traveling. We're going the same way. Companions. That's what friend ain't nothing. That friend you to mean, so you say my friend. It means absolutely nothing. People call for a friend. You say, well, they ain't really my friend. I just said it. You say, I thought you said that was your friend. Okay. If you say that's my friend, that means, yeah, that meant something. But it don't mean nothing now. People call for their friend. They say my friend, but I don't F with them. You say, I'm confused. I'm confused. What is it? You don't F with them, but they're your friend. I'm confused. Because that's how the word has been thrown around for so long. But for us, we understand the Re'ah is a companion. Y'all got we're even in tribulations. We're companions. So they understood he letting them know that you are my companions. Y'all got it? And I've told you something that I don't tell everybody. Like y'all getting information and things getting broken down. He don't tell everybody this. Listen, it's meant for people not to understand this, okay? You guys are lazy. You guys make excuses. And you are your own failing problem because you find a reason and conjure stuff in your mind to fail and quit. It makes no sense to me. Because I know I make it plain for you. Because I got to have it plain for me to understand it. So it don't make sense to give it to you complicated. I want you to get over something that I didn't get that people didn't explain, but he just kept me around long enough. He said, all right, now let the light click on. You've been around long enough now. You can't take that chance. Because they ain't making it plain for you to sit down and decipher. See, this is honestly me. This is where I'm at. This has been my hold up. And I hadn't understood why. One, why? You don't fear him. Secondly, I don't know how to walk. Thirdly, I don't know how to. Fourth, which kill 1 through 3, is no way for you to do it. It's just no way possible. You be a fool to tempt it. You can't do it. Because you first need to have these are the parameters you need in order to keep it. Let's finish up this right quick. Am I throwing y'all? But think about it. For those who say, man, I be trying, man, I can't get it. First, you haven't been trying, not the correct way. You need fear. Fear means I am afraid of what he will do, so I don't commit. Y'all got it? You don't have that. So there's no way for you to get to keep it nothing. Let's work on your fear, okay? Your fear level first, okay? Then we need to work on teaching you. We've done this kind of backward. You've been told before that fear was what was it? That's where it started at. It started there. That's part of the knowledge. Fear me, because I'll kill you. That's what we looked at with Adam. Had Adam feared him, what would have happened? Had Yahuah feared him, what would have happened in the gun? They wouldn't have done it. They'd be like, I ain't taking no chance. The man told him when I did this, he even told you. He said, we ain't even supposed to touch it unless we move. And what she do? Because she didn't fear it. That's why, guess what? So this is my end. Think about this. The fear wasn't there. Was it taught to them mandated? We don't know. We don't have to write it, okay? But you being taught about it. How did it work out for them not fearing him? How well did they keep the commandment? How well you gonna do trying to just pray and try and hold on and you don't fear him? How well is gonna work? It's gonna fail before you get started. This is why you're failing, okay? You need to know why you failing my class. Because you don't fear him. That fear comes, that's why I told, man, listen, a woman showed me all the titty vagina she got. Don't y'all know I know where I'm going? Man, I know what's gonna happen after that. See, all that fine. But understand it right here. I can see way down the road. I know where they're going. Mm-hmm. So I'm not impressed.
That's right.
I'm just being honest. It's just some stuff I can't do it. Because of the fear, I know I can't recover from that. Y'all got what I'm saying? Now some of y'all know you can. And that'd be right for this. So honestly, some of y'all, everybody here could do it now. And when I say that, everybody here won't be a person that won't recover. I couldn't recover, okay? Simply because I have knowledge. My knowledge does not allow me to be able to do that and then say, let me see what I'm saying. Forgive me, because I didn't know no better.
Can't do it.
Because at the time I wasn't thinking. See, that stuff won't float with me. Y'all got what I'm saying? It won't float. That's not going to work. You got what I'm saying? So it's no need for even try to tempt that. I already know you done. Don't even worry. It's nothing to do. Just go sit somewhere, middle of the expressway, TP side, let that truck go on rim over, and it still gets worse. Okay? So it don't make sense for me. You guys need to get to that point. Till you realize some of you want to stay dumbfounded so you feel like you be justified, but you're not justified. You still going to pay for it. So you got to make up your mind what side you're going to be on. If you're going to do this, why not do it correctly? Now, this would do. Go there and make a bed. You got to go make it come in, and they rip it off. Do it again. Then you realize, now you're really behind. You know what you could have did? Could have did it right the first time.
Yep.
Now you just lost time. So eventually you start looking at the way you going, how much time have you saved? How close have you gotten with doing what you've been doing? So at a while, that's what I had to start adding up. Am I getting better? Is it really enhancing the relationship, or put more distance between it? All these things you need to sit down and you need to really look at, because these are things that are key for you. Fear first, then we need to know how to walk, okay? I done taught you guys how to walk. You know what the problem is with that? No fear. It won't work unless you have fear. Remember? That's why he could walk through the valley of the shadow of death and he didn't give in to it. Because my fear is with him, I'm not fearing this situation. You fear the situation and people, and it keeps you from being saved. What folk gonna say, how folk gonna look at me, folk gonna be saying, and that's gonna be a problem. That's why you gotta have more fear for him, because people gonna talk. That's just gonna be, most of us get messed up with that. I know saying, get the scar kind of slide over a little bit so it don't look like it's a sailor, it can look fashionable. I know some places make you feel bad. Right away your skirt where it don't look like a religion, it look like you just fashionable with it. It's called cover girl. You can fit in anywhere you go. That doesn't fit for Kudash. That's why last day we had to stop. See, Kudash is supposed to look separated. I'm telling you, shoot you in the foot. When the Mormon, you see in a Mormon's dress, you saw the Mormons, how they dress, it'll look like the ones going to the Mormon. They'll look like just like how y'all dress. Y'all know their clothes look distinctive out from everybody else. It's intentional. Now, what about going to ask them, you a Hebrew Israelite? The Amish driving that book, just what you asked me? That's not us. We got to fit in. Fitting in will hurt you.
Yep.
Because when you fitting in too, you also got to compromise.
That's right.
Now, I want the troops to help you out now. That's all I'm trying to help you out. I know you don't want to hear it. Let's see what he want me to do. What does he want me to do? So my son fit and I can keep, what am I trying to keep?
All his statutes.
Hold on, let me be ridiculous. But I at least get 91%.
All his statutes.
And what else?
And his commandments.
That's conjunction. What part of his commandments I need to keep?
All.
Gotta be, because the and a conjunction. So why would I think that all go to all his commandments too? Come on.
Which I command you, all the Yamim of your Kai.
So I need to keep all the statutes, all the commandments, the one you command me. I don't need to probably be paying attention when you're talking down. I probably need to be asleep. This gonna be transgression. Cause they looking at, this is all based off of what you hear me saying. So what they gotta be listening for? The call, the sound. Because if this stipulates whether or not I'm going to inherit or whether I'm going to die, I need to be paying attention. I wonder if that's why I said, therefore we ought to get a more earnest heed to the thing which we heard. Because would they have to get a more serious state of mind when he talking?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what happened.
All the Yamim of your Kai,
All
and
days
that
you live.
your Yamim may be prolonged.
What you say, they gonna live forever?
Prolonged.
We right back to, that's the best I can give you. That's the best they could get. Remember, they serve according to the law. See all these law keepers out here? These people don't have to, tell them to show you everlasting life. They couldn't have it. They couldn't have it. This stuff had an end to it. See, this man got something without end. Y'all got it. They had an end to it. Okay, I don't know what the people doing. It's an end to it. We got something you. This thing continues. Listen, we'll just be started. Listen, when we start out with him, man, you'll just be started on the endeavor forever and ever. You can't put a number on it. Ain't an end date on it. Right now, it's an end to everything. It's prolonged. How long is that? How many more years that is? What, 200-300? No, you know good and well it was. He told you I cut the day to 120. Right. Then I told you I give him 70 by reason of strength. So wherever you living, listen, with all the keeping of the Torah, which means that life was never intended by the Torah. Okay, I know what the people thinking. You couldn't inherit eternal life by the Torah. This is why you keep hearing prolonged. I'm helping y'all out with anything. Because people get really twisted up when they're dealing with the Torah. Show me where he showed you life without end in the Torah. He never could have told you that. Because that made no sense to show you life everlasting with the Torah, then tell you about Yahushua and make another Barib. It makes no sense. You could obtain it through that. Right. You could obtain it through the law. Because it wasn't intended to save you by that. But then there are people who get caught up that say, I'm a law keeper. I'm going to get eternal life through the law. But all I'm trying to figure, so what date you got on this prolonged? Because I don't know how you took prolonged and made that everlasting. Or without end. The conversation wasn't even there. Because it was never attached to the law. This was a promise. Okay, listen.
Oh, Yasharal, you should Shama and be careful to do it.
Y'all hear that? Yasharal, he said you should listen intelligently and you should do it. So guess who else told you that? Hands? That's tight. Oh, y'all had a race right here. Come on, John. Jacob, tell what Jacob told him. That's right. He told you don't be here, only be doers. And now you see where he got it from. He just told Yasharal, that's what Jacob in the book of James they call it. But be ye doers of the word and not hearers only. This is what Musha told you. All he told you, the same thing Musha told you, that Yasharal, you need to listen intelligently and you need to do it. Because you know what your cause of call came back and told you why you were condemned. Because you come unto me as my people, you sit before me and you hear my words.
Don't do it.
And that's why he let you know this is going to work out real bad for you. Because Musha told you about it. And Yahushua told you, had you believed Musha, you should have believed me. Because he wrote to me. That whosoever don't do it, I'm going to wipe you right off the face of that rise. Okay. Listen, it's always been a contingency about listening. Not listening, what happens? Destruction going to come on you. So it was to get you to pay attention, to listen intelligently, to consider, to weigh the matter. We always deal with scale. Weigh the matter. Listen.
That it may be well with you, and that you may multiply greatly, just as Yahuah, the all.
Can I see something for a second? For a minute? Can we see what the definition of the word well is? Probably going to show me water too. See, this is what people got to consider everything he tell you to do. All right, you want to know how to measure it. Let's see what well is. In a good or satisfactory way, in good health, free or recovered from illness. Y'all got this? In a good or satisfactory way. That's what you want to try to do with Yahuah. That's why he told you want to do that, so it'll be well with you, for your health. See, sin is a sickness. You just don't know it. He said for your health, you need to do this. Let me ask you something. You know what usually happens to sick people? They die. Why you think you dying? You sick. That sin is a sickness. And it's designed to kill you. So now, to tell you how you're going to work it out with you, so it can be well with you. So now they saw the word as a healer. Because now it's prolonging. See, for them, even with prolonging, it kind of gave them an idea about living with him. Because I passed my time that I should be alive. But now because I've given my ways to him, he's extended my life. So I look at this extended life. This is time I look at, I've gotten from him extra by conforming to a behavior. Think about Koski, y'all. He already had been walking. He said, remember me now how I walked before you. What you think the next 15 years was like? I got to really consider this time. Now, he made some mistakes, and it was rightfully so. That happened. That's how you wind up going into captivity in Babylon. How many of y'all didn't know that? That's how you wind up getting yourself going into Babylon. Because after he got up, he didn't run again. You probably didn't know that. He didn't run back to Elohim for what he did. Oh, yeah, he didn't. Koski God did not. Who you call Hezekiah, he did not run it to Yahuah. Back for his two works. This is what he wants you to consider. So now this could be a defect too you got. Since he done came and brought me, I'm in a good place. And I've been doing good, so I have no reason to look at continuing in that manner. All he did was he didn't run the back to him. And because he didn't, some men came to sin. And those men that came to sin, he showed them everything. Yeshayahu came back to ask him about it. Who were those men? He let them know that he had came and he had showed them everything. He said, good, because he said, those guys are going to take everything out of him. And you know what caused y'all asked to show you he was black? He says, it's going to be in my days. He told me one of his days, he said, good. That's what Koski y'all said. He said it was two. He said it happened his day, it happened in the days of his Benin. That's so now, you know what we learned from that? Don't get comfortable with walking up right and thinking you're in a good spot. Because he lined up and realized I just trained great because I didn't run the back for that. I had a servitude before that, but now he done came and brought me and healed me, and I didn't pay him back accordingly for what he did. That's why we had that morning Yom Palau where we come and just give him thanks for what he did. Yes, sir. Don't ask, just give him Tahala. Because when you find out where their defects at, you be a fool to keep doing the same thing.
Right.
He was in a good spot, Yahuah healed him, and he said he didn't run the back to me though. You didn't give back to me according to what I did. You probably thinking, well, I got so much served with Yahuah. I'm sure I got some money. It's like money in the bank. He said, I assure you, you don't. I expect to be running back for what I did. And get what you do. You forget. You don't worry about it. And you don't wonder why your life's still a catastrophe. You need to know that, didn't you? Y'all didn't need to know that? Yes, sir. That you ain't got no money in the bank. Like they got them little show, you got money in the bank. He said, you ain't got no money in the bank with me. You running dry. All this on me. And once you mess this up, you done. You on films with Alah Ha. You can't afford not to get this right. So when he does something for you, he looks for you to render back to him. Let me see. Honor to whom honor. Tribute to whom tribute. Owe no man. I don't want you to owe no man, but you state you really in debt with me. He said, I have a problem with that. I told you don't honor. I told you don't owe no man nothing. But you owe me. I'm talking about Yahuah. Mm-hmm. See that? See, you use on everybody else, you forget. He only taught you about doing that to man because he look at, who am I? Let's go right quick. 1:7, Malaky. They call Malaky. 1:7. Let's see what he said. Let me let you hear it from his mouth. You ain't gonna hear it from a woman. I mean, what, 1:6, 1:7? Might be 5. All right, we'll do 5. I don't mind, call 6. Come on.
Your own shall see, and you shall say, Yahuah be magnified beyond the border of Yasharal.
You see that? So what do your own do? Your eyes.
See.
That's right. Knowledge, appearance. See that? So they're going based off the information that you've been told, certain things you see with your eyes allow you to realize that the word is very much real and alive. Just like we seen them wars and everything in Jerusalem. We read about it. Our eyes get to see it. They show you the news. You say, this ties in. And we know Yahuah will have been done. Listen, he said your eyes going to see it. Come on.
A ben kabud his abba.
That's what he said now. He said, listen, he said a son will honor him.
And an abad his adon.
And listen, and Val, Mr. Billy. I'm sorry, a servant his master.
Then if I am a abba,
He asked you a question. He said, now, if I be a father,
where is my kabud?
he said, where's my honor? What else?
And if I am a abad, where is my respect?
Yeah, boy, or we be on the dime.
Adon, where is my respect?
Man, ask y'all something. Who don't know that? So now when you keep hearing, when you reading what they call New Testament, it keeps referring to Yahushua as the Don. A Don. What is he trying to get? But see, if they don't know the Torah, you don't know the Tanakh, you don't know that. So this is going to be another transgression because you were supposed to come up and he was supposed to teach you of his ways. The only reason they keep referring to him and Yahushua as the Don because there is a level of respect. Just like the mall. When they call a man a Don, you don't treat him like you treat no capo. That's the Don. There's a certain respect you give to the Don. See, the Romans gave it, they used the Italians, they call him, he's a Don. He's the Don. He said, I'm the master. So how should a servant, how should a slave treat a master? That's all guess what he did? He put Yashrad in all that captivity. Yashrad don't know that. We don't know how a master supposed to be taught. How he supposed to be treated. We definitely know. We definitely know. That's all he asking. He said, well, father tell his son, boy, I'll kill you. Like T.I. grabbed his son. You know why he did that? He like, because I'm a father. He felt like I ain't getting my honor.
Right.
So Yahuah look at it. So he said, I'm a father. I ain't getting my honor. What you think I need to do to you? I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
Because I'm a father and I'm not getting my honor. I'm a master and I'm not getting my respect. I'm telling you what I'm watching. So I told y'all been mauled. Go to work, win employee of the month, get home, husband can't tell you name, won't shut up, won't clean up or do nothing, be around the office late, cleaning up, making sure stuff organized, straighten out, house look like a pig pen. Husband can't say nothing to you. Boss don't even have to talk to you. Nobody. Listen, everybody job love you. Bring you stuff all the time. Husband want to bring the gun home, blow your brains out. I'm just trying to be, the man watching. The man watching now. He only asked it because he's looking at, I watch how y'all treat people. He said, I'm watching this servitude, I'm watching this whole thing. He said, but I don't get that. I'm not getting that. What was the purpose of him telling you that he was a father?
That's right.
Because he realized it's an honor that go with that.
That's right. Yep.
What was the reason to tell y'all that he was an Adon?
Respect.
It's a respect I was supposed to get. He look at, I'm not getting it. Let's go to that 6th chapter right quick. Listen. What about 6 and 3? Oh, we already read this. Did we read 3? We didn't.
No, sir.
Ooh, okay, go ahead.
O Yasharal, you should shama and be careful to do it,
And be careful. Come on.
that it may be well with you, and that you may multiply greatly.
See that? Now, who is he talking to? It's tight. One thing multiply is seeds. We're talking about multiplying. That's how you're going to multiply for them. Multiplying, they had seeds. That's the only way they would know about multiplying. They would have to take something and take the seed from it to multiply. Wow. That's what he's trying to tell them. So how they understood things is just like a farmer would. If his crops came up, then he understood that he had done something right. If a man raised and reared up children, he knew he had done something right. If Yahuah had gave him a bunch, he said, man, a man with a bunch of kids, he said, it's like a man with a bunch of quick arrows. You know, when you got a bunch of arrows, how many you can shoot? You got 2 arrows. You say, well, you got, he said, well, listen, you can shoot these kids. Listen, man, you can just be shoot. They like, man, he got a lot of arrows. Yahuah brought me like that. He's like, man, he's like a man with a bunch of arrows. He can shoot and direct them. He can put them out places. He said, that's what I'm going to do to you. I'm going to let you multiply. See, this is stuff you need to pay attention to. These are things they looked at constantly. Being able to multiply in the field, being able to multiply in the home. They looked at stuff like this. Y'all got it. This is what he told her. This was science showing I had done well. That showed that things were satisfactory with me. That's how you know it was satisfactory. See, you don't. You just keep going. See, this y'all problem. You don't even know how to grade. That's how they were grading themselves. Person ain't had nothing. They ain't got nothing. All this stuff dying. Say, sure must be living right. They looking at folks. You could be living. They told EU, you can't be living right. That makes no sense. Because you will be multiplying. You will be increasing. So that's, see, y'all don't know why the prosperity preachers put it out. They manipulate people enough that these people don't understand. No, we don't grade ourselves by goods, but for them and under the Torah, what is they gonna have? I'm sorry, they probably could use the Holy Ghost. They probably had the Holy Ghost. But somebody said, listen, come on from home. You might hold my mule. Hallelujah! Nobody know about that stuff. These folks looked at if my crops came in and things came, if he gave me the first and latter rain, I knew I was in sequence. Mm-hmm. If my fields my crops came up, if me and my wife were conceiving a child and the child didn't die in birth, that child died in birth, he let me know that was a dud and there was a reason, because something ain't right. So they wait, every situation was waiting. Now, stop happening, don't worry. Don't put too much on stuff. But for them, they had to grade it that way. Things didn't happen for them. It's got to be because something's not right. Like now, you just keep going. It don't make no difference. Man, everybody going through something because you got a dumb system of grace. So for them, this was important. This is how they knew whether or not they were doing things right. Because he just told me things are going to go. Man, I got that man saying, man, he don't know. He said, I'll probably die any day. I'm just glad I've been serving the Lord right. You know, back then, them folks look at you saying, you're not even well. You could have been serving him right. Because he told them, he said, I take sickness from among you. So this is how they could grade. Like how we talking, you don't know what a person was saying. They could, you walking in here, you just fell out and just died. Them folks said, sinner. Kept going, okay. Why you think they told EU when he wasn't right? They said, stuff like that don't just be happening to people. What a chance, man, all your kids just got killed. Your fields just got burned out and all your stuff. Ain't no way to work. They're like, man, you taught us, I know you ain't living right. Then because now he was trying to teach us where they got stuck on because things are going right for you now, don't mean you're right. But for them, this was their grading system. If my crops came in, if I produced kids, if things were going well with me, I wasn't sick, that means I'm doing right. They had to come up and start showing you, now you can suffer for righteousness' sake. That's what we learned about EU. Because if he didn't commit sin, why was he suffering? He was suffering for Sadiq. See, he was teaching a man like you and I, if something happened to me naturally, I don't go and faint because I holler, oh my God, I'm a sinner when I know I'm doing right, then I could be suffering for righteousness' sake. He could be using me as an example to somebody to let them know you can stand and persevere. See, when you don't have the right understanding, you crash. You'll crash. But you got to know how to do that. That's why I say, important when y'all listen intelligent. Put all your dumb stuff away. Get rid. Don't put it down to listen. Get rid of it to live.
That's right.
If you put it down to listen, you're going to fail because you're going to pick it back up, and everything you heard is going to be jogging. You paid attention to absolutely nothing. Okay? You need to learn how to pay. He told them you need to listen intelligently, Yahuah, and to show you they didn't listen intelligently, they got dispersed. You're the same people. I know y'all don't listen intelligently, but I tell you anyway. Listen what they're going to do to them. Listen what they're going to do. That it be well with you and that you may
multiply
how?
greatly.
I started this. Look at all this. Man, that's a lot. I got to be doing what he said for this to happen.
Right.
They had to see. This is the law. Right. I'm giving it. How's they gonna grade themselves? Where's the speaking in tongues at? I'm giving these people natural occurrences to use to show. If you put out some seed and you don't pick up but one thing, you don't put out 25 seed or 2,500 seed, and you got 2 ears of corn in your hand. Boy, you sinner, get out of here. Don't you plant nothing else. The man showing you right there, I let you come with all the work you put out. This is what you get because you violated something. They don't like that. Listen what else he's going to do. Is he done just as
Yahuah, the all of your abode, has spoken to you in a land flowing with milk and debauch.
So that rich. It's going to be rich and it's going to be sweet. Come on.
Shama, O Yasharal.
What happened?
Yahuah is your all. Yahuah is one.
Yahuah is what?
Is one.
So what happened?
You shall ahab Yahuah your all with all your lob, and with all your nafash, and with all your might.
So I'm just kind of, what's the purpose of all that? We just heard this in the 10th chapter. Of course, we went backward. What's the purpose of him keep telling me how I'm supposed to ahab him and all? What's the purpose of this? Why does he keep telling me this? What is he trying to get me to do? To show me why you're failing. You fail miserably because none of you, I'm talking about everyone who's doing it, you have not obeyed. You're going to have to love him with all your heart. That don't mean you don't, I can't, now you get stupid. Mom, I can't love you no more, I got love. No, we're being stupid. Priority, precedence is on him. That don't make sense to then tell I got to love my neighbor too. How am I do that? Because he told me to love with all my heart, all my mind, all my soul, and then love my neighbor likewise. That don't make sense. I got 2 loves? No, one is primary. One is primary, one is secondary. I learned from the primary what I'm supposed to do. He said, oh, how you learn how to love the neighbor? You want somebody to knock the F out of you? No. He said, don't do it to your neighbor.
That's right.
He said, this ain't hard to teach you how to
right.
love him. Because you try to figure, that mean I got to get on what I got? No. What you don't want somebody to do to you? What is something you don't want nobody, you do not want somebody to do to you? Don't hit nobody else.
Yeah.
See, that's how he made it. That's it. See, because you love you and you don't want nobody to hit you. He said, don't hit nobody else.
That's right.
See how it worked. And they kind of like, now I'm confused. You're not confused. Stop being stupid, okay? Everything he tell you make perfectly good sense. I just told you, love him like you love yourself. Right? Who in here wants somebody to kill him? You ain't gonna believe it. Don't kill your companion. So how hard is that? See, now I'm confused. Who I supposed to love? Am I loving Leon more than I'm loving all these? Because people want to pick up stuff to be stupid. He didn't teach you nothing to be stupid. It's logical, it's practical, good sense. Whatever. You don't want nobody. He said, don't covet your neighbors. Is Comor, which is donkey and don't covet them. Who wants somebody to covet their stuff? He said, well, that's the same thing doing. He said, don't covet theirs. He said, guess what it do? This brings in a unity among us because we don't have it among us. That's how you keep the divide. Once you break that, he says it's going to be a divide. It's going to be a separation. So we understand how we supposed, this is part of now you understand how you're supposed to halak because this is one of his ways. Hello? So when it come down to loving him with all your heart, that means nobody takes precedence over that order. Nobody takes precedence. My child, my grandkid, my mother, nobody takes precedence over that. Well, I mean, for my mom, I had to do anything. My mom, he said, there's going to be a problem. There's going to be a problem because I need somebody to do anything that I tell them to do. And you done already set an order what you'll do for your mama, what you'll do for your dad, what you'll do for your kid. Man, for my I ain't no end of what I do. This is going to be a problem. Well, I'm just saying, you shouldn't have said it. Because you said you had an intent behind it. I'm just telling y'all, this is why you failing. Y'all got it? Because you don't know how to prioritize. He has to be the first and the foremost. And I try to help y'all out. I really try to help y'all out. Let's go to the 10th chapter right quick. I'm trying to, Yahuah willing. You need this. You just don't know you need it. Because a lot of y'all don't understand the order. You don't. I know you don't understand. In your mind, you probably think, oh, yeah. You really don't understand. And it's gonna be detrimental to you later. Because you got to make real changes. You really got to look at this and really consider what you're doing. Everything you do, you need to really consider it better than what you're doing. And a lot of y'all, you just numb. You just come, you numb. It's scary. Because I can't come and not have an effect. I come to get an effect, and I come to give an effect. All right, I'm just trying to help you. That's how energy works. I'm just telling you now, that's how it is. When that light switch kick on, that switch know what they got to do. Unless something broken, lights. Listen, energy. I release it. When that switch kick on, energy got to be released. That's what he's looking at. He said, when I light a man, from a candle, when they lit it. Why a man light a candle? Who do that? Light it. Who do that? Why he light it? So it can illuminate. I put it to illuminate. You ain't gonna believe it there. He lit me up so I can go somewhere and sit somewhere and hide. So I can shut down. He said, no man don't light no candle and put on no bushel. He said he put on the table so everybody come in the room, they can see it. The man told you something simple. Nobody light no candle to blow it out. They lit the candle. They're like, I need to be lit. I need light. I need to see, and I need other people to see. You ain't gonna believe. That's all he did. He needed you to see. He needed everybody else to see. So now your life become an open book. Like live streaming. Listen, I had a real camera. That camera don't stop me. If I need to get on one of y'all, I get on y'all. That camera don't bother me. I don't be worried about what them people gonna say. You know what I'm worried about? Your soul. Everybody I've been worried about looking pretty for these people out here, and you dying. You going to Sheol. You need to stop worrying about what other folks. The same folks you worry about criticizing, them folks ain't got nothing. What they got invested in your salvation? Y'all will fight me. I got something vested in you with you. Who in here I can afford to fail? Who in here that I can afford for you to fail? For you and your family. Who in here I can afford for you and your family to sit on the street? The people you worried about, how many of them folk got money invested in you? Why you worried about what somebody else saying, what they think, when it come down to it? That's your soul on the line. He don't talk to me like that and then bury me from it. Man, you're going to get on this side or you're going to get on the other side. You're going to really be embarrassed when you go to Sheol. Mm-hmm. Man, that's a benefit to all of us. Everyone that somebody care enough for you, man, every place won't say nothing to you. My brother tell you, he said, man, you got to learn to look, see, and don't see. Leave him alone. That's your soul, though. What if that can help me? Yeah, I might be hurt, I might be upset, but what if that can help me and turn me? You thought about what was best for me to go to Sheol. That's stupid. Nothing about play with. Listen, you need this. You need to get right. You need to change what you're doing. Everybody has to change your order. Start changing what you're doing. Stop waiting to pray at 12. Pray before. And pray at 12 too. What's your condition require that? Mm-hmm. You can't afford to keep sitting around waiting. Mm-hmm. How many gaps you got in between morning, noon, and the later? Mm-hmm. How much stuff you get entangled with in between them times? We set them time praying, but think about where and then this is what I don't get. You struggling fighting stuff. How can you afford to wait? I don't know what y'all thinking. You can't worry about other people, man. It's a desperate situation. It calls for desperate measures. I can't wait on nobody. He ain't gonna wait till 12. Man, I'm praying at 12, I'm praying at 11:30. I pray when I can get a chance, when I get to just talk. We ain't gotta stop and throw it. Listen, they're having a little talk with him. You need a relationship. Outside just the order prayers asking, I need to talk with him. I need guidance. I need to make sure. I want you to understand that sometimes saying it out of your mouth had to come. You hearing what you're literally saying to him. That you know this is something I want to do. I got to do this. I got to know.
That's right.
Isn't that right? I'm like, isn't that right? So like Ray, I got to know. Y'all, man, tighten y'all behind up, man. Start sitting around trying to be orthodox. Well, for these people, listen, man, they kind of do. You got to do whatever it takes to make sure you get in. Y'all hear me? Whatever it takes to get in, I got to get in. So when I say whatever it takes, I got to go around killing people, or you being retarded at this point. Whatever it takes, it means we still stand in line with the book. Don't go to these dumb places in your mind now. If I got to steal at the store. Okay, again, here we go. Y'all just picking stuff to do. Stop picking dumb stuff and pick the right stuff. Whatever it takes for you to get in, it does not make sense for you to be him. For these people that sit home, watch, listen, it don't make sense for you to do this and do what you want to do. It makes no sense. It don't get it. At some point, you got to take it serious. It can't just be internet God, then go back. No, I got to look at, man, this is my soul. Everything you got is in the hands of one man. That man will kill everybody you love. You'll be a fool to stick somebody in front of that man. He'll kill it. Yeah. Why you think a lot of stuff we separated from now? Your heart now. You say, well, man, heart, that's a trait. I need to separate it. No, we'll never know. Of course, we'll argue and say it ain't. Well, okay, let's do this. So it's the best thing for you. Why he let you keep it? He got more sense than we get. Do we all agree?
Yes, sir.
Why he ain't let you keep it? It's the best thing for you. You know what you're saying? Because you're stupid. I mean, still, I could have kept it. So you really are stupid. Then you got to say he don't know what he's doing. Then you got to say it. The man know what he's doing.
Yep.
That part, like, because you can't see the detriment. Listen, you can't see the inner working hearts of a person. He can. He moves out of the way because it'll wind up hurting you later. Listen, and to keep
the commandments of Yahuah and his statutes, which I am commanding you today for your tube.
Who to help you? Who will do what?
For your tube.
They're gonna keep you from dying. He said, "This gonna keep me from killing you. This for your good. This ain't for mine. This for your good. Come on."
Behold, to Yahuah your all belongs Shamayim and the Shamayim of Shamayim, the Arats and all that is in it.
He said, "Man, all that stuff. Them folk going around China, North Korea, satellite." He said, "Man, all that mine. I'm gonna slap it all to the ground." He said, "The Shamayim of the Shamayim." He said, "All of it mine. It belong to me and the alarm. The whole of rights belong to him." Come on.
Only in your aboth did Yahuah set his affection to ahab them, and he chose their descendants after them, even you above all as it is this Yom.
They don't even get it. Y'all heard what he just told y'all?
Yes, sir.
Explain it to me so I can understand it. Yes, sir. Told the son. Yeah. Do me a favor. Can you pull that video up again? Y'all show it with the threshing of the wheat. He didn't say nothing wrong. Let me just help you understand it. Because how you understand it? As a man. My boss told me that. Let's catch it here. Let's see what this right here. Is this it right here? This one? Let me see what he's doing right here. Oh, that's the sale. Oh, let's see. All right, let's show the wheat from the start. Okay, let me see that. No, back it up. I want from right now. Let me see that. Look, this right here, y'all. No, back me up right here. This right here. Y'all pay attention. Then we'll come on down through him. Come on. Now come on back down to where the man at. Y'all see where he at now? Come on. Y'all see what they're doing now? Threshing. Y'all see what they're doing? You know they call it, they use the term thrashing when you start hitting a person with a pole. Then you call it thrashing. They do threshing. That's fine. Let's move them a little bit past it. All right, back me up a little bit. Back me up a little bit. All right. Now, stop. Now, did y'all see the field? We're going to call that the father. We'll call that the fathers. Now, the farmer, husband, set his affection on that. That's why he took it from the fields. Now, he brought it and he threshed it and he beat it and he whipped it. You know what he was trying to get? The seed. The only reason why he ahabed those stalks when they were their fathers, because I actually was trying to get the seeds. That's how I want you to understand that he ahabed the ahab. That he set his affection on what?
The seed.
So all of that choosing of the father. So to Abraham and to his
Seed.
that's where the promise was made. So the whole purpose of the father was so he could get a seed. His affection was on the seed. Let me see. Elohim so ahab that he gave. So that alarm that he gave for would be the seed. So he set his affection on the son because he let you know he told you the father. He said the father ahab at the ben. That he's showing whatever he does. But apparently he had more heart for us because he gave him for us. First he demonstrated his love for him like he demonstrated his love for Abraham. Didn't he? Yes, sir. But the promise was to who now? It was to his seed. That's why I make sure. So in order for them to understand it, the only reason I chose these people, because I was trying to get the seed. Where you counted yourself out because you're looking at all these people came before you. The only reason you know about those people, I was trying to get a seed. Why y'all see let me tell you something. When the farmer planted that, you think he was trying to get stalks? No. I was looking at the best stalks because I want the seeds. That's what I was intending to get, the seeds. Yeah, I beat them. I separated them. And I whipped them. And I beat them. But I was trying to get a seed. So why exactly are you going through everything you're going through? He took them through just to make us. He said, I set my affection on them because of the seed. I was trying to get a seed. We hear about how much he ahabed Dawood. I assure you, he said, something. How does Dawood in the Ruach say he heard the Elohim say to my Elohim to sit down here at my right hand, to make that enemy thy footstool? But how much we heard about Dawood was a man after what? Is Dawood sitting on the right hand of Elohim? Who's sitting on the side on the right hand of Elohim?
Yahuah.
His seed. So you kind of understand me now. Now, y'all want to hear his example again, or y'all got a better understanding now? But didn't them stalks look pretty? Can we see them again? This be the fathers. What happened to the father? They don't show what happened from here. But we don't show, but we can see that he cut and took those. And look what he did. He hate them. This right here, this because he hate them. Think about this. When we read our Torah, all we hear about how the Abos them and how they were beaten and how things happened to them. Was it because they hate him or was he trying to get a seed that could be conducive for his use? See, when you understand, that's how they understood things differently than you do. So you understand things, your kind of way you see things, you don't see it in perspective of understanding. Let me see how all things work together so the growing and planting them, the taking away, stripping, taking them and beating them and separating them. Did it work together for the good? Because he got him a seed. Which means now, why he don't keep the stalk? Because I was trying to get the seed. I had to go through all of this in order to get the seed. That's why you're him.
That's right.
Make sense?
Yes, sir.
See, when it's broken down to you in simplicity, things aren't as complicated because the way you see it was technical, like what he said. And because you saw it technically, you really couldn't see it from a Ruach standpoint of all of this, his work to get me a seed. And these last year, he has a seed. Think about it. Nobody today walk around talking about living right, restrict themselves, not fornicate. Everybody do something. But he showed you, I got me a seed. In 2023, when homosexuality is the main agenda, everything go one in every hand, I got some people he's showing I have procured to myself. Now, and let me see, now when y'all all both got him, what happened to them? Got beat, they got sold, they got maimed, they got raped, They got incarcerated. You ain't gonna believe it. Just so I can get me a seed. I set my affection on them because I was trying to get me a seed. See, the whole thing about Ahab and them was to get a seed. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
See, I don't want you to faint. And why we faint a lot of time? Because you see things and you don't think outside of just what you're reading. Because there's a premise. They always had something they could, measure by or weigh the matter. He gave them scales. There's no way we're talking about, we ain't gonna tell them to eyeball something. No, you're supposed to have just weight. How you gonna have just weight eyeballing? You gotta have a scale. How am I gonna live right without the Torah? No more than I can weigh stuff accurately without a scale. Why would it make sense he give me a scale, but he ain't gonna give me no Torah? And tell me to be right. It don't make sense. It gonna make sense you're gonna need what's proficient or help you to become proficient in what you need to try to do. You're trying to obtain salvation. In order to do it, you need the right tools. Y'all got it? These are the tools of my trade. These are the tools of your trade. That's these people, they understood. These were tools of their trade. Y'all got it? So I tell you, folk be doing what they want to do. So we come on back to what we had. Only in your, or both, fathers, did Yahuah set
His affection
to
Ahab them.
And
He chose their descendants after them, even you above all as it is this you.
now you got all that great, and I mean, don't get me wrong, there should be accolades for the fathers. But let's just be honest. And he told you he loved them. Didn't he tell you that? And he set it on them. He let it love on them. But I chose you above them. First, I want you to know the love I had for them. Then I told you I put some on you above them. Huh? Listen, I loved you above. Think about it. Then don't we all agree that he Ahab Yahushua? But then he gave him for you. So exactly how much, I know he don't care about me. I already know he don't like me. That's why I don't pray. So when you gonna cut your stupid button off? I just told you how much I love him. I showed you how much I love him, Ahab him, and then I gave him for you. Why are you saying stupid stuff? Because you're an itty bitty child. I know a lot of y'all childlike. You look for something, you want attention. I know I used to do that when I was little. You want attention.
Yep.
They want attention. It's dumb. You don't let your attention gain gonna cause you to be on the outside. Now y'all waste too much time attention grabbing. Leave attention alone, get right. You got his attention. He's showing you that. You got my attention. You're him. I got you him. Then you're being taught. What are you being taught you ain't catching on to? What you ain't got no clue what's going on? Because the man is making it plain for everybody to get it. It's all about now. It's all in your court. This is what I look at. Going to Sheol is a willing choice. At that point, it's willing. You want to do that. That's just true. I want to go to Sheol. Just say it. Go ahead and say it. I want to go to Sheol. It make no sense me to get say, I'm just sitting here until I go. You don't want to say it because you know that's where you're at and you know I'm going to say, get out. Right. So you don't lie to yourself. You don't keep. It makes no sense. I don't want to die. I don't want to go to Sheol. That's why I'm here. I don't want to go to Sheol. That's why I'm here. I'm keeping the law, statute, commandments because I do not want to go to Sheol and burn. Why are you here? You gotta be real with yourself at some point. You gotta talk. You gotta hear it. You gotta hear it for yourself. What's 16 say? So
Circumcise the foreskin of your lob.
and
Stiffen your neck no longer.
so now when the Dabarym, the Hebrew Israelites tell us about circumcision is still mandated, they couldn't see the transformation coming. So he's telling people to circumcise their law because they hadn't circumcised their genitals. He's talking to people that already have circumcised themselves from the genital. That's why he had to tell them their hearts. Because if he just said circumcise themselves, they're going to say, done.
Right. Right.
He's telling people that have already circumcised themselves in the flesh. And he's also letting them know what? That your circumcision availed nothing. It did not make you live right. If it did, it would make no sense to say circumcise your heart. He's telling them because he's letting them know what you did was useless because you have kept nothing. So the circumcision we need to use needs to be of the heart. When he gave it to Abraham, it was never given to him to live right. It was given to him as a token. Abraham circumcised himself, his son, and all those in his household. So it gave us a connection, who we were connected to. But once you violated the law, your circumcision had just turned into uncircumcision. Now he's gone back to think about it. They've already circumcised themselves, so they're hearing, circumcise yourselves. I'm already circumcised, not your heart. Mm-hmm. I was never intending to say to these people about the Torah. I was going to make these people do some other transformation. Even circumcision, they got it from the Torah. They got it from the Torah. How did it work out for them? Couldn't have worked out well if he just told them to circumcise their hearts. It's not hard to put this together. Don't be afraid. I want you to think. I want you to be a thinker. Put your thinking cap. Did circumcision work out for them when he just told them to circumcise their hearts? Circumcise the flesh didn't work. Now how are they going to circumcise their heart? Who's going to do the surgery? So then we understand now he's starting to deal internally with man. Man was only working superficially, you know what I'm saying, from the outside, from the outer structure. Now he was trying to get to the inner parts of man. Could they physically, was somebody going to lay them down and cut their chest open? No. They were going to have to get rid of some things. They were going to have to separate themselves from some things. And they understood this. From circumcision, it's going to hurt you too. It's going to hurt you. Circumcision was serious. We learned that when the Benin of Yasharal, of Jacob, when they went in and they had all the shikadam to circumcise themselves. And while the men laid their sword, they killed them. Now he just told the people to circumcise their heart. They said, other circumcision done, they'll kill me. He said, well, this one here going to take you out. Circumcise your Lord. It's intended to hurt. It's symbolism. That's what he's looking at now. He don't about to pull up no robe, looking at nobody's pants. They got, they got groups out here that actually doing that. They check you. You got to be circumcised to come in. Yeah, they actually got groups that do that. I don't subscribe to it because he clearly told you got to circumcise your law. Right. So when they try to act like there's some New Testament phenomenon, what you going to do is in your Torah. Why was he telling them to circumcise their laws?
They were already circumcised.
But they haven't been circumcised properly.
Right.
See, Abraham had already circumcised his law. That's why he told him to get out from his family house.
That's right.
You think he loved them people? Come on. Cutting the flesh wasn't nothing. When I had to tear my heart from these people, that was enough right now. Mm-hmm. He showed himself the fact that he tore himself from his family. The fact he said, listen, his own son, I kill him right now. He said, I kill him right now. And unlike T.I.'s son, anybody's son, his son had never cursed him out that we knew of. You profaned or disrespected him. He looked that when it come down to Elohim, listen, it's a big separation. I'll do exactly what he said. And he said, I will not stagger. I will not hesitate. I will not procrastinate. We will. Yeah, you got to think about that. Try to see. Then you got to make up some lame brain reason why you just trying to make sure you do it right. It's called you hesitate because you questioning. Abraham, the book says, staggered not. He ain't become uncertain none of the way. He's like, hold on for a minute, it's a lot. No, that man went straight, he went forwardly. He went forwardly of his own law. That's why all the circumcision of the law and what we learn about is because of Abraham. And because he set his affection on his seed. He promised him something, but it wasn't to him, it was to his seed. So we started to learn how important, like everybody, Abraham, it's the seed. That's all he was looking at. I'm trying to get a seed. He wanted a seed. That's all he wanted. He wanted some seeds. Hello? That didn't make any sense to y'all. This is what I'd like for us to do. I'm trying to let y'all go, you who are willing. I really like for us to focus on making sure we align ourselves properly. Cause I know it's stuff that y'all still playing with. I know it is. I know it'll come up, and I'm gonna be hot. I'm gonna be upset because a lot of time has been put into you guys. And if he put on me to get rid of you, make no mistake, I'm gonna get rid of you, and I will not lose an ounce of sleep on it. Let me tell you why. This is about our soul. Y'all got me? Make no mistake, I'm not gonna be crying over you. You listen. You make your bed. That's where you sleep at. I'll see you in the mosh pot. You hear me? You will pay for what you do. You better consider your action. Ain't for me. You're not doing me no favors living right. None of you guys doing me no favor. This is for your behind. And you need to grow your behind up and get serious about your souls. Already quit flaking off. I already know y'all flaking out. Y'all do dumb stuff. It don't make sense with the teacher. You get time get put in with you. And you still find something dumb and stupid to do. I'm just thinking. Stop it. Just stick with being stinking. Don't think. Just do. I'm told that because I care. I care enough, I'll cut you loose. I'm telling you now, I'll cut you loose. Listen, my Lord been circumcised. Don't make no difference to come out to it. I can do this thing. And I be with, listen, be like, no sir, don't stagger. I ain't gonna stagger. I got, listen, it's to the end now. You a fool to let go now. We're at the end of this thing. We're at the end of it. If anything, you need to grip yourself and make sure it's now. Now you need to grip it and look at it. You need to get your feel. Quit saying dumb, stupid stuff. Quit thinking dumb. Don't text nothing else stupid. Just stop it. Goodness. Ooh, sometimes these things are, woo. People call. I got messages to call back. I had to have my head to go. One thing, can't be too long. Can't have too many questions. Then anyway, what is all these questions for anyway? There's a lot going on. This is what I'm concerned about. If you're serious about living right, I can help you. Anybody, I can help you. If you just got somebody, you looking for a friend, please find somebody else. I'm too busy. I got people counting me to be saved. I got to run a household. I got a lot going on. I don't need no friends. I'm not trying to be fun. I'm really not. I'm working on people being saved. You looking for a friend, go get you a My Little Buddy doll. Get you something. Isn't that right? Y'all remember my buddy and me. Y'all remember that little buddy doll? I ain't got time. I'm busy, man.
Chucky doll.
Man, I'm about to separate the folks soul. That's just being honest. I want to see folks saved. I'm working to make sure listen, not just obtain, I'm trying to keep it to the human redemption. You can't just get it and lose. You can get it and lose it. When I asked him for the rock for y'all, I said to the human redemption. I got to be clear about it. He said, you didn't say that. You said raw. I gave it to him and took it back. No, sir. To the human redemption.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I know everything I ask him. Don't think. I know he's prayed the same prayer because that's what I want. You don't want got Santa Claus confused. That's why he never come to your house. Retard, asking for a different toy every day. He said, man, bump him. Scratch him out the lip. With a big candy, y'all. That's why your cookie right and your milk done spoiled. He said, I ain't coming to that house. How many of y'all kids believe in Christmas? I'm going to tear it down right now.
That's right.
Ain't no Santa Claus. Somebody tried to cut the internet out right quick. I mess with that kid. Why do you say that? Yeah. Because it ain't none. Y'all sick. I love it though. And that right, try to hurry up and cut it off. And that thing over there, brother thing. Santa Claus, ain't no Santa, ain't no. Let it keep going. Y'all make sure we get right. Young people too. Y'all hear me? Y'all young people. Y'all can't keep using that. I'm no kid. Y'all getting old. Maya, you already about 43. A lot of y'all, you usually could use that stuff over 20-something years ago. It's over with now. A lot of y'all been here a long time. Who else? Rachel. Rachel about 40. She look 30. And the rest of y'all in here, y'all can't keep using that. I'm no kid. Y'all gonna get y'all life together. Y'all gotta start getting yourself together, examining, considering your action. Before you do something, consider and weigh the consequences. Where would this put me at? Make no mistake, cause y'all young, you still got a saying. He ain't gonna sit here and say, oh, I'll just talk to your parent. When we all get to the judgment, don't be lying to these kids. You got to go too. That's right. You too, Jason. Boy, don't let me ask about that school. You in trouble about that school. Tighten up. Stay focused. Everybody here, y'all got to meet this man. Y'all hear me? I'm telling you that. Y'all keep letting on him and want to. That's right. That's right. Make sure everybody here know that. Don't nobody make no fool out of y'all. You need to be right for yourself. Don't worry about what your friends gonna do. Them people ain't your friends. Them people you play with at school, they're not your friends. Friends won't let you sit there and get in trouble and get you in trouble. They're not, stop calling everybody your friend. My days
That's
get pissed. I said something about my friends.
Yes, sir.
They're not your friends.
That's right.
You go to school with these people. Y'all got me. Focus. Keep yourself together. You looking at another day coming up. Folks get on the job. They got friends on the job. Shut your mouth. You got no friend. Folks, just stop it. Folks, everybody see their friends. Stop it. What them folks doing? What they living? Oh, they ain't got to be living right. Well, you just told us we wasting time. Some stuff y'all say is just dumb. Some stuff they say is just dumb. They're my friend. So I don't get it. He said, you my friend, you do whatever I command you. They do whatever you tell them. So how they your friend? He just said you his friend if you do whatever he tell you. Hello? So they do whatever you do whatever they tell you to do? Okay, we just shot that in the foot. I'm telling you, learn to leave people where they at. You deal with people, don't mistreat nobody, but you need to know how to put people in certain places. Certain words you say, it's a difference on how you act. I say friend, you say a friend because that's what they are. They're near dear to your heart, and that's going to be your fall. Y'all learn where you leave people at. Y'all got it? I'm just telling you, just certain stuff you got to just know how to just deal, how to walk. See, a lot of times, now y'all ain't strong enough for these conversations. Some of y'all close with folks on y'all job, y'all ain't him. That's scary. What them folks going to do for you? They gonna clean your desk out and they take your position. That's what they gonna do. They gonna like, bye, friend. My friend gone. It's my job now. I'm trying to tell y'all better learn how to deal with these folks, man. Listen. Everybody got to play. They can tell how they want to. Everybody got to play with Tony Smith. Y'all got what I'm saying? It's just so far we're gonna go, and this is how we're gonna do this thing. And this is where we at. Y'all got it? I have no confidence in nobody out here. I know what I do. At the end of the day, that's why my full confidence gonna be in me and Yahuah. I know what he gonna do, and I know what I'm gonna do. Y'all got it. When it come down to people, this one just, listen. If you ain't got enough sense to consider your soul, how much sense you got to be in a relationship as a friend with me? How much confidence really can I put in you? You ain't got enough cotton picking sense to sit around and look at getting your soul saved. How much confidence you think I really gonna put in you on anything? To do that is saying I'm belittling truth. So I don't think this is important. I think you and this job is more important. I think you the dummy working with him. I have so much confidence. This makes no sense. I look at intelligence gonna be a person gonna look at saving himself. A person don't care about saving himself. I can't put a whole lot because you'll do anything. Not my member. They don't believe that. These folks will tell you. Tell these folks about these folks in your job how they won't do anything. Go ahead and tell a lie and say now nobody ain't got no friends on the job now. This just come out from nowhere. Go ahead and tell them about them sinners on your job. They different than other sinners. Go ahead and tell them. They are sinners. So let me get you. So what the purpose of him want to save people if you got sinners that got these great moral ethics and they'll do the right thing? See, y'all don't realize stuff you say, this makes you a moron. You are a moron. Sir, ma'am, you are a moron. Y'all understand me? That makes absolute, why is he definitive about people being saved if people unsaved got all these moral ethics? That's dumb. See, guess what? This is another sign of why you ain't saved. Because you think like a dummy. That makes no sense. I don't get it. Y'all done sold out. I'm telling you, this hurts you. Because in your mind, you're thinking, they still good people. I said, here we go. You living. That make no sense. So why is he going to send these folks to Sheol? Because according to you, they good people, so he can't be making the right decision. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying, you're actually contradicting everything this man said. So why is he going to send these people to Sheol? Because he's not fair? Because he don't understand people like you do? Come on, say it. Man, let me tell you something. I just watch y'all. I know where you at. I know where y'all at. Y'all don't think I know where y'all at? Oh, I know I cut you. I know I cut you. I meant to cut you. Because that's where your head at. Let me tell you something. I stand flat-footed on it. I have no reason to put no confidence in no sinner. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. He don't have any in him, so what I'm doing? How much, y'all tell me, how much confidence, just got to ask you a question. Will you be truthful with me? For what you know, how much confidence Yahuah has in a sinner? What if I told you some sinners I got confidence in them? Even though he don't believe, and I believe they're good people, and I believe, even though they're sinners, they ain't bad people. What would you say about that? Contradicted to who? Contradicted to you? Judge, you ain't gonna believe it. I agree with you. He said, fine. And you got a check coming. Let me tell you something. And this is how y'all got to think. And the only reason why y'all see people like that, because you doing something you ain't got no business. Oh, ain't no fool. I already know you're doing something. Let me tell you something. Please, y'all stop it. Please just think I look like this, okay? He has me to have this look, so you have to think I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm not dumb like everybody says I am. Stop it. Y'all only doing it because you're doing something you ain't got no business. I ain't no fool. That makes no sense. It makes no sense. So what is the urgency for you sitting here and you getting called out, getting corrected, and other folks ain't getting none of this, ain't keeping none of this, and they good people? Tell me the logic in this, because I'm confused. Because maybe I need to quit what I'm doing and just join your job. Maybe you can get me in. Do y'all understand how stupid this is? I know y'all guilty. I know you're guilty. I know y'all guilty. I don't know how y'all do this. How y'all, listen, man, start having sex with these people on these jobs. You don't mistreat, I never told y'all, don't mistreat nobody going to tell them, you're a son like that. Shut your mouth. I ain't never told you that. You understand? We work together, this is what we do. I'm going to treat you right. I have no reason to mistreat. I got a business partner there. They'll tell you something. Man, we ain't going nowhere. We everywhere we going right here. They had one time, no, they told me, yeah, we supposed to go and shoot pool to my Tony. He told her, he said, Tony ain't coming to shoot no pool. He said, he will. He said, I'm going to call him. I said, tell him to call me. He said, I told him, man, he said, man, Tony ain't coming. He said, I know he'll come, I tell him. I said, tell him to call me. And I ain't got out there yet, and he ain't stupid enough to call me. I'm not going on, sit no drink, no bills, shoot no, nigga, is you out your mind? You lying hypocrite? No, I'm not, I didn't know. It's so far I'm going to go. Listen. Hey, listen, okay, this y'all, you're too far out there with folks. Listen, we can't go but so far. That means, this, I know, ain't nothing wrong with you. And this is what you look at. Do you have the raw Hakadah? I already know no. And guess why? Guess why? You ain't gonna believe why. Because you really don't believe everything he told you. Listen, the average, I know y'all don't believe it. No, y'all hear me, but that's me talking. You know preacher be losing it. And lose it. If you had the raw Hakadah, you'll lose it. You can't get it because of the way you think and you process stuff. Because you keep thinking everybody's okay. You got to know how to treat people in place. That's where you're at. That bottom line, man, tell anyone that I know, tell them to come at me and they want to know what I think about them. If I think they say, tell them to ask me. You know, tell them to ask me and see if I cut my tongue, see if I bow down and say, oh, I got to make up a lie. When you want to know? How much time you got, fella? Isn't that right? They want to know what I got to get black for. How much time you got, fella? I'm just being honest. This hurts y'all because y'all keep, listen, I know y'all play over the line. I know y'all over the, you zigzagging at work, y'all zigzag with these folks, y'all play with these folks. You got to learn, you got to maintain your work. You can't draw nobody when you're doing this, blow it out at work. Light it back up, you come here. You're not effective. He only put y'all in these places for one reason. They need to see somebody doing what they do, working, and still maintaining. You done cross over and you doing like that. He said, this is why I can't use you. You're a failure. Go ahead, run my business. Go ahead and say, tell him, ask him about that time and then went out to drink. We went out. I just went, I had me a club soda. They already know don't play. They don't play no foolishness like that. They don't play. If I don't like it, I let people know I don't like them. And when he said privilege, I said, no, I don't. I said, I don't like you. Well, I changed, never I let him know. No, I don't like you. That's true. I don't care for dealing with him. I just like it. He just lies to me. I just don't have the time. I don't have the energy. I like people to know that I really don't care for dealing with you. I just rather be straightforward and keep it moving. You can take and eat it how you want to, but I just like to be straightforward people. If I don't like to deal, I just don't like to deal with you. That's just flat. You just got to eat it. That's just where I'm at. Hello? Unlike you, it's called hypocriting. To keep going anywhere you know you don't. Hello? Well, you just got to learn a hypocrite. And that's what shoot you in the foot. Because he told you a hypocrite ain't going to come before him. He said, you hypocrite so much, you're probably hypocriting with me. Standards. Y'all got to start just setting standards. These people can't do no more than you than what he allowed them to do. And your fear of them, again, keeps you, your fear of them is why I know you don't fear him. And I know, let me help y'all out. You want to know why you ain't got it? This ain't hard. It's coming straight down the pipe. You don't fear him, you fear these people. So you lie and you cover up. And it's not a lie, it's a good lie because it ain't really hurt nobody. It's so you can protect your future. You don't have a future with Elohim, so your future is gleam. It's dense. It's fall. It's going to be cut off. It's narrowed down. You can't. Our end, listen, you can treat people right. You still got to hold a standard. I ain't man play. I ain't got time to be trying to cut no. I ain't cutting no corner. These folks say what they want inside their mouth. And I'm going to live just like I'm supposed to be living. That bottom line. End of the day. I ain't got no reason. Listen, they bold what they going to do. These homosexuals, they start acting straight when they see you? No. So I need to cut my corner. See, you know why he let them do that? He wants you to see what kind of hypocrite you is. You ever seen that? You ever seen a homosexual before, Justin? Yeah. I'm talking about flaming. Yeah. Do you think the homosexual seen you?
I hope not.
He said, I hope not. But you think they seen you?
I would imagine so, yeah.
Do you remember them stop trying to be homosexual, like trying to straighten up in front of you?
No, sir.
They could care less about you and what you thought. Right. They could care less. This is the problem he got with us. Why are you worried about him? Right. He looking for somebody to live right. Let me tell you, y'all want to know the truth? We done failed the man. Because you keep trying to fit in. You can't fit in. You can't fit. That's the problem. Quit trying to fit with these people. You ain't gonna fit. What they gonna do for you anyway? What they gonna cut you a check, give you something? These folks ain't gonna do nothing for you. They gonna run you down. They gonna show, listen, this is what they do. Help y'all out. They know what you do. They're watching you. When they catch you cut that corner, they done already marching. And they all the job know you're a hypocrite. And all they're going to take for the right thing to kick off, they're going to hurt your feeling. More time. Make sure y'all come tell me now, because I know I'm right. Oh, they're going to hurt your feeling. You're going to be hurt. Listen, man, you're a hypocrite. I don't pay you no attention. That's why you got a hold of something. It's just better. They hate me. You know what? They hate me because I'm standing on something. Oh, they're going to say, oh, you're a hypocrite. Just say, what a hypocrite? Because you're a hypocrite. Yep, that's it. I'm condemned. Because he be one way here and another way out there. That would be a hypocrite, wouldn't it? Now, tell everybody you know to come and say that about you. When they say you're a hypocrite, they're going to be able to name exactly why you're a hypocrite. Because you be doing. Because you be faking. And that will have you condemned. That's tight, ain't it? When you stick a knife, you twist it. Where you can roll a gut. Hit an organ. Make sure you touch it and twist it and cut it. We got to get right. Y'all want to get right? Yes, sir. Get real. All you got to do is get real. Listen, I learned something. If you be one way, you ain't got to worry about being another way. That's it. Just be who you supposed to be. That's it. I just keep it flat. Just listen. That's it. Listen. It's very few things that move me, honestly, with people. It's very few things. I do a lot, and I do a lot of things for the reason for a particular reason. I do it because no man don't control me. I like it that way. I have to be like that to do this job. I cannot have nobody over me. Can't do it. It won't work. I gotta be real clear when I come down the middle. I just gotta be real clear when I come down the middle. Real, I can't worry about no job. I can't worry about no job scare. I can't worry what them folks gonna do. It's not gonna work. I'm not gonna be able to do it. It's not gonna work. I didn't do it when I had it. I just let them know you can have that job. They'll tell me, I want to tell you, I let them folks have that job, man. Listen, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. It's still with pressure on me, but I don't like it. I don't like that pressure on me to do. If it's something I gotta stand, that's what I stand, that's what I do. That's what y'all gotta start doing. So say and do. Quit hypocrite. Listen, y'all gonna make change. You wanna be saved. You wanna be real with yourself. At some point, be real. Quit pretending. That's a waste of time. You're gonna get exposed anyway. Everybody, me too. Oh, I'm lying. You ain't gonna believe it. Everybody getting exposed. That's why it don't make sense. What, it ain't gonna never come back up? I remember her Josh had, I told about them people, didn't I? Was I wrong? I try to tell you, but I know these people. Listen, man, y'all understand that? Y'all young enough to be my kids, some of y'all. Listen, I've been living 55 years. I ain't been living 55 years, I ain't been observing the thing. I know people, I watch people. Listen, people will play you. People will come to you as your friend because they need your business. I already know you owe them your, soon they get, they do it here and open it, but they rip their own pant on and snatch their butt cheek, wrap it around the front part. And the folk looking saying, oh, you got your tonsil removed because they can see straight up you. Because y'all feel like you owe these people something. Man, listen, why you be discussing your personal bill with anybody's job? I don't have no reason, oh, you said, I got, ask her how much my private, just ask her. Absolutely not. Ain't your business. Ain't your business. Not my member. Folks just walking the job. Excuse me, you want to see a boot on? The folks like, I don't work here. Go ahead. They ain't talking. That's their mind. I don't work. You don't throw it over. Them folks say, I don't even work here. Do it again. I missed something. They tell I noticed you ain't been flossing. That means they way too far from your business. Way too far. Y'all got too much. Y'all got to reel yourselves in, focus on your salvation. Stop fearing these folks so much. Start fearing your salvation. I'm telling you now. I know y'all got these love relationship on these jobs with these people. I know. It's one of them habits you kind of get. But you got to learn how to work with folks, leave folks where they at. Leave folks where they at. I'm just leave them where they at. I'm trying to tell you. I seen a lot of folks screw up. I remember a lady went at the bank. I tried to tell her she did. She had them in her house. Oh, so beautiful. Her and her husband. That means they divorced. Oh, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. She tried to pull me and said, yeah, I had them in my house. I said, you had them at your house. I know I said somebody, that's interesting. You had them all at your house. Oh, it just came back to backfire and burn them. But they were her friends. And she said, I thought we were friends. I said, I don't know why. But for some dumb reason, folks get on these jobs, think folk their friends. These folks come out because they want to see what you got. Say, go back to the job and tell it. I know you too dumb and too stupid, though. They're your friend. They got to come. Leave people where they at. Bad thing to do is leave them where they at. You don't avoid to get saved. Leave people where they at. Them people ain't stupid. They watch you. You think a woman ain't watching you with her pants every day, her miniskirt, and you got a skirt on your head around. She ain't even paid attention. She has no idea what you're doing. How long it take women to pick that up? I just want to be your friend. No, I don't get your business. I want to find you a hypocrite so I can expose you to the rest of them. Because I know you look down on us. That tight. That hurt y'all? I already know. I know how they are. But we work friends. We buy each other something. Go buy your own. I'll buy my own. I bought you something. Appreciate it. And get my own. I want to go ahead and make that even exact. Take care of you, and I'm going to take care of me. Let's keep it like that. I don't want to get in no debt with you. You know how it is now? We owe each other. Nope. I done learned some stuff on table, folks. I'm to tell you now. I know. Y'all mind if I wild out? Y'all cut that. I'm trying to tell you. No. Man, I'm telling you what I learned, folks. Folks get you stuck, you been indebted.
Yep, that's right.
Stop it. Yep. No thank. Appreciate it. No. I'm just telling you, that's stuff. Y'all learn. They right there. A lot of times you're stuck. Now you stuck. Hold on now. I did for you that time. Now you, now stuck. Don't the Bible say something about something like that? Now you stuck. That got you. Like, leave it alone. No, thank you. Appreciate it, thank you. That's all right. They run and get the food. I know they Thanksgiving, but I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Leave the junk where it's at. That's right. I don't take nothing from folks. Leave them folks stuff right where it's at. Y'all go ahead and keep that. Appreciate it. I don't tell folks going on here, no, I appreciate it. Because you ain't have to think about me giving. And the answer is no. And my no is final. My no is final. And I keep it moving. We going to hell. You ain't got to have that conversation about no going to hell. I'm good. Why? You got to have no conversation. I'm good. I'm good. End of story. Keep it moving. That's why I told you, when the right thing come down the road, you shouldn't have that much friend, because this will break your friendship up right here. Christmas, Thanksgiving, they ain't going to be too much friend with, unless. Come over for a second. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. Man, no. Not interested. No Christmas gift, no cut. No thank you. What? No thank you. Appreciate it. No. Appreciate it. No thank you. But you been good. Ain't been good? No thank you. Ha! We had a play, he brought all our gift, didn't he? You may brought our gift? He said, listen, well, why he made it say, we don't want your head to give. And we gave him every one of them gifts back. He said, yeah, we really want that, and we really want you to have them back. We ain't thought about we want, because you could took them and throw them in the trash, and what was he gonna be thinking? And what's gonna happen the next year? Y'all took my criminal gift. We made sure you get every one of these gifts back, and let them know too, we appreciate you, and we don't have to talk no more. That's it. Not taking them, not interested. We got know what y'all saying. Maybe the Lord give me. The Lord will do that. Elohim will not. I know y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Get serious about y'all salvation. Quit thinking this is more than long sleeve, long pants, or whatever. This is about your soul. Quit thinking about the superficial stuff. If we don't have the integrity here, the rest of the stuff is just superficial. This is your integrity for your salvation. He don't need nobody to keep giving in and swearing. He needs somebody standing. You ain't got to go around your job tearing stuff down and writing on. They ain't your stuff. I tore that criminal stuff down. I'll slap you. That ain't your stuff. Keep your hands off people's stuff. I can't celebrate. Y'all ain't gonna celebrate. Listen, you little suicidal nigga. Keep your hand off people's stuff. Somebody kill you. Leave them people's stuff alone. Man, I celebrate. I wish you would come grab on my stuff. Tell me, I don't celebrate. Now you finna go to. Now I got to cut you. I got to cut you now. Leave people's stuff alone. Don't be marching, protest. Right? That's their stuff. Listen. That stuff don't bother me. No, who it? But why? It ain't mine. I'm not finna fuel myself, worry about what nobody doing. That's those people's stuff. I got to keep it moving. Me sitting here and worry about no. I don't have to. I don't know. No. That tree got me so mad. What about them lies you telling? What about your hypocrite and your lusting? Oh yeah. But that criminal tree though, that thing there, sin. Man, shut your mouth. Leave that tree alone. A lot of put a lot of effort into trying these people's stuff. You better make sure you got all your stuff right now. Well, I'm trying to tell somebody to keep your darn hand off them folk trees. Learn to do right. Y'all all right? This so all can get better. Isn't that right? I am. Someone talking about that's my jam. That's my jam. They know it. I want y'all write that one. Don't you try it. Don't you try it. Let me say this at close. I do want to say it for people that celebrate Christmas. People not actually celebrate Christmas because they feel like it's pagan or demonic. People celebrate Christmas based off of what we were told. That's his birthday. I never celebrated because it was pagan. It wouldn't make sense. People celebrate because you've been told something. Why would they lie? Everybody do it. It's his birthday. And all you're doing is giving toys to kids for his birthday. So in people's mind, it's not detrimental, okay? We come into an understanding about some things and realize why we have to separate from things. Because he said that you have to know that no lie is of the truth. And it is not the truth that he was born on December 25th. And these people, if it's his birthday, why is everybody else getting a gift? When is he getting his gift? Because it ain't about him. It's about you buying them people junk at the end of the year because they don't want to pay taxes on it. And you sucking around getting your kid, they're going to tear the junk up and you're going to be in debt paying off the rest of the year and go back in debt again to buy the same raggedy junk the next year because you ain't caught on yet. So in defense of people are doing what they know. Until you know differently, you'll do different. You won't do differently, okay? So it ain't about hating the people about what they done because we've been there. Correct? When you get the intelligence and the teaching, you understand why. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. We already have a date and they already stole it, which is Purim. Purim is when we give gifts to the poor that they decide to do in December because they mimic everything we do. 2 days on the 14th and the 15th day. They have the 24th and the 25th day. Purim was out before Christmas ever invented, and we give gifts to the poor. We already have it. They did it for themselves. They taken it, made Christmas, called it Jesus' birthday, so they can overtake what he has and overshadow. Most people don't even know what Purim is. They worry about Kwanzaa. I don't know these people. I don't know what these folks talking about. I don't know. Folks just make up stuff. They go all the 8 days of keeping something. What you do the rest of the days? I want something to make me live right every day. Do right every day. Quit trying to pick one day like the Shabbat. If you just start living around Shabbat, you really waste your time. Do everything you do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Shabbat ain't going to save you. This is a day of rest where we just restrict ourselves from our works, our labor. But we should already have been you still got to maintain the works of Sadiq all 7 days. All 7 days. You just stop working physically on the Shabbat. You never stop working Sadiq. Problem become you never work Sadiq. You just constantly been working. You working on how to get past the other lies you got going. You working on how to hypocrite. You working on how to cover up and how to hide, how to manipulate. He said you working on Shabbat. Hello? See, it's always lawful to do too. Being Sadiq, it's no law against it. Y'all got it? Man, y'all look kind of rough today. But I guess that's where y'all at. I'm gonna tell you where I'm at. So we can be fair. Let's be fair, okay? I'm in a good place. I try to work to maintain it. That's just being honest. This is where I gotta stay at, man. I let it go. I said, because in order to deal with it, that means I gotta leave my place. Y'all ain't gonna believe it. I like where I'm at. So a lot of stuff I just don't go and deal with them. I just let them have it. It's stuff on license. In a day, let them. I just look at how much effort. If I got to put too much in it, let them have it. I ain't interested. I don't want to leave my place to do it. Because I know I'll leave and I'll be way out the street. So, try to stay right here. Maintain. Y'all got this? Learn how to get in a good place. Stay there. Stop leaving it. Anybody in a good place? Stay there. Don't let anybody, you MF cracker, you're going to lose time to come on here with me today. You just left your place to come fool me. And you know what's going to happen? It's going to be something else. Then somebody else going to pull you. Somebody else going to pull you. Before you know it, you ain't going to be able to make it back. Because once Satan saw he can pull you one time, why are you going to stop? This is going to be a constant. I'm going to use something different. I ain't got you. I'm going to use something else. Now, before you know it, I've been there. You chasing this one. Let me get you. Hold on for a minute. You got something. And I'm supposed to be over him. But, once I get through it, and it's so many of y'all, I ain't going to make it back. That's what you got to look at. People will pull you too far out. I'm going to help y'all out. So you know what you learn? Is it worth leaving where you at to be somewhere else and you can't get back in? That's the only thing. How you know you're going to make it back? Y'all got it. So I've learned to stay in this place. I just start weighing how much, if it's going to take me too much energy and effort to deal with it, just move it. I don't even want to be bothered. That's a law. I take that loss, but if I leave him, it's going to be a bigger loss. Now I still got the loss I'm mad about, and I've created a bigger loss. So I could have been better off staying here, took that little loss that'll come back to be a benefit because I'm still holding, versus I take the loss and I take the loss to come here and to leave the spot to fool with her because I'm definitely out of compliance at that point. So he looks at that point, don't even look at making it back. Although it seemed close, it's real far off because it's hard to get there. Some of y'all haven't reached it. Once you get there, maintain. That's the best advice I'm going to give you. Get there and you'll see. Maintain. You'll see. It's worth it. I said, not finna be bothered. Let them have it. It ain't worth it. Let them have it. I'm telling you, you'll lose too much time. When you lose that place, for those of y'all out here trying to feel and find your way, can't. It's a reason why. Because once you get down, you won't leave it again. You ain't reached it, you don't know. But you know the struggle of trying to get down. You don't want to mess that up. Stay focused. I know y'all hear me say all the time. I ain't gonna lie to you. Stay focused. That's how I do it. You wanna know how I do it? I use a book of spells. That makes sense when I tell y'all stay focused. So how you think I do it? Stay focused. Why y'all think I tell you stay focused? Because when I leave this, that means I lost my focus. So I have to stay focused. So when I tell you what I tell you every time, stay focused because this is what I'm using. Okay, that's two.